think
that
it's
was
been a while.
weird.
Your chat was hopping.
Why? It says, oh, we're live now, so let's share this link because I'm sure it's different.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the first day I called you, it looks like it's the 27th.
What day is that? Monday?
Let me take a look.
Hey, T Detox. I don't know what happened. Hey, y'all. Sorry. I went in on Monday at I woke up at 7:30 hurting. It was about 9 before I got to the hospital. According to the CT scans, it was about 2:30 in the afternoon before they read my CT. So I almost died waiting for them to do the CT scan. But I don't know when I woke up. I woke up, it was afternoon, and my mom was there crying. And I said, what happened? And they said, you just got out of surgery. And then Veronica called, and then Shins called.
Yeah, I only talked to you for 2 minutes, 20 seconds. What you told me was that because you had the tube down your throat, you said it was painful to talk. You were in a lot of pain.
It was an NG tube down my nose. Yeah, it hurt my throat bad.
You said it was painful for you to talk. So that's when I was like, all right, I'll just text you instead of, I'll let you go. But it was only, like I said, I could tell you this has had to be it because it was a couple of minutes. It was like Tuesday morning about 11 o'clock was when
okay.
Was when I got to.
Yeah, so I had the surgery on Monday. I don't know what day I talked to her. I don't know what.
We talked Monday night.
Was it nighttime?
Yeah, it was evening. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, y'all. I heard there's a lot of people up in here.
Yes,
and I didn't even...
chat was hopping. Hopefully everyone comes back. We liked it a lot.
I'm gonna share
Stacy asked, were you talking about a stalker? Still a little bit new here, trying to go through all your stuff. And we're actually talking about her near-death experience.
And I promise y'all, we won't talk about this every day forever, but it's just gotten
Someone
out.
asked.
Yeah. Someone's asked every day, and it's kind of amazing to me to hear it, even though I've heard it so many times. No, stalker was mentioned because when they were freaking out, worried about me, they're like, should we do a welfare check? And then someone said, wait, doesn't she have a stalker? Or a restraining order or something on someone? So they didn't know if I was her or kidnapped. They didn't know. They were just worried.
Well, that's where my mind went because I can talk to, usually if I don't talk to you, I see you on
But you
Twitter
knew I'd been sick
whatever.
too. Yeah.
But I didn't hear nothing. You were radio silent. And I called your phone and it went straight to voicemail.
And I also hadn't tweeted at all.
You freaked me out. But it's not your fault, of course. But I was like, oh my God. I was trying to shoot darts and I couldn't shoot darts because I was
I remember that. Oh.
It's like, I have to go outside and call Todd. And Mike's looking at me like, this girl crazy. Well, I have to tell you a funny... Well, I'm going to change the subject real hard on you right now. My daughter's 21, and I told her that I'm on a YouTube panel, and she looked at me like, Mom. I'm like, I'm not telling you the name of my channel, or your channel. I'm like, I'm not telling you, because you'll come and laugh at me, so no way today.
Well, you know what? I didn't tell anyone in my real life until very, very... I told my oldest son. My youngest son knew because he lived here. But he didn't know the name and didn't give a damn. My oldest son knows. My mom knows now, and for the longest many weeks, she was very, that's dangerous, I think that's dangerous. She's finally, y'all have seen my mom on stream the last week because I've been up her ass.
Hey, Crystal somehow got blocked. Can you look at your block list real quick?
Wait, what? Crystal Kennedy,
she texted me.
Is she in the chat?
No, she did nothing wrong. I don't know what happened. It could have been that. I don't know. That happened the other day too, didn't it?
I don't know if it happened to her, but I with my finger,
what happened to Lisa?
Did I do it with my phone?
Maybe we have a rogue mod.
No, we don't.
I don't think so.
No, my
I'm
mods
sorry. I was not really being
my mods are good. Did I do it? Do I need to go into my studios, my question, or did I do it with my finger,
I don't see it, but go in your studio because that's probably the only place you can fix it now because she's not here. She texted me to ask.
Okay, I'm coming for you, Crystal.
I'm telling her we're fixing it now.
That did not sound like you at all.
I'm coming. Who, me?
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
voices.
You know what we should do one stream? Get helium balloons and talk like that. That would be amazing. How much fun would that be?
Community.
I'd probably get really, really, really high.
Blocked. Let's see.
How'd you get blocked?
Blocked? How'd you get blocked?
How's that
No
happen?
way. How'd that
Who does
happen?
that?
Who does that? I don't see her.
Who
on
does that?
Who
I know,
does
who
that?
She doesn't say that anymore. Do you notice?
Yeah.
Probably because I made fun of it.
She
so
must have
much.
been watching our stream.
She is not in my block list, y'all. Let me see if she's in my mod list. She's Crystal K is still a mod.
No,
She's
just regular Crystal. Then she says, "Why am I blocked?"
Crystal Kennedy.
Oh, 'cause she's in the old stream. You're in the old stream,
Baby, you're in the wrong stream. We lost our channel.
Aw.
I figured it out, but she sent me a screenshot, and she's like the only person there.
Yeah, I started a new chat, y'all. Peter Hine, do you have a Twitter? I know you don't, right? Are you up for getting one? You and Hoot? Hoot. You got it? But if you could make one, I need a mod chat. And y'all are
We actually have one.
y'all are my two mods that don't have Twitter. So you ain't gotta have Twitter and use it, but it'd be awesome if I could add y'all to the mod chat. And I won't ever tell anybody your name if you want it to be quiet. Oh, you do have it. Okay, I'll send you a link, or I'll add you. Who? Think about it.
Otherwise, we'll find a way to communicate.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't doing nothing serious. I just want to be able to tell y'all I'm going live. Going live. Wait, YouTube's not receiving enough blah, blah, blah. So YouTube's having an issue tonight.
Yeah, I saw it spin for a hot second. I was like, no. Yes, Crystal, we can see you. You're back.
I'm
The
going
other one dropped.
I'm
and that you're still
dropping
there.
all
You
of my
sent me
open-
the screenshot. I figured it out.
I'm deleting all my open tabs. Just in case.
Oh, darn. Come on back, people.
They didn't go away, did they?
No, we have about 58 people here. People will come back. Patty Ween
I
says,
see
did I find my way
65.
back to chat? I'm a newbie coming out from lurkdom and still learning my way around. Yes, you found our way back. Sorry, Patty.
Hey,
Our
Apple
stream
Charlotte,
dropped.
Patty Weens, Debbie. Hey, y'all. Hey, Michelle. Angry Yank.
Sorry, everybody. I shared the link again on Twitter, so hopefully people see it.
Yeah, I'm seeing 66.
Feel free. Yeah, it's going up. Maybe my phone's slow.
Can
I
we
don't know.
send Angry Yank a link?
I can. Yes.
If not, I've got his email, but I didn't.
I got
email.
it. I got it for you, girl.
Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all want to share this link and get those two? I don't know why there was 250 people in here. We were talking about what were we talking about? See,
We're
y'all are
talking about
amazeballs. That's how great
We
y'all
talked
are.
about a lot of things, actually.
I've got Twitter and thinking about modding made a new word. Apparently, bit wasn't one. I never used it. Hey Jane. Hey Nurse Kim. If I ever
Sorry,
did the
everybody.
modding.
Didn't mean to drop. Stupid internet.
Yeah, if we drop
Stupid
again,
YouTube.
I'm pretty sure it's a Twitter issue. If Todd doesn't get his ass to my house and install this stuff, I'm gonna buy Joey a plane ticket to come visit me.
Woo!
I told you could just do it by streaming. You could just use your phone as a camera. I could tell you how to do it.
Dude, that
Not rough.
that card, what's it called? Graphics card is big. Like my son said,
Yeah,
that's not going to
doesn't matter.
fit. I said, yes, it's going to fit perfect. But Todd, what did Todd tell you? You got to be careful. I know someone that can do it. I mean, the IT guy from work would do it if I called him.
Craft Happy Tammy is saying that she and Angry Yank have something to tell you.
Tell
I'm
me.
gonna lecture you about your wound. packing.
Yeah.
About my
They're
what?
I sent a link. I sent an email to Angry Ink, so you should be coming in soon.
What did if Kraft's gonna, I want to say I love you, but please, I know I'm going to be super careful. You don't have to lecture me, I promise. Don't get mad. It's because I love you too, but I'm about to treat you like you're my mama and say, damn it, Tammy, I've heard it enough. I love you to pieces. I promise. Look, I took my temperature 4 times today. I'm looking
Good
out.
job, girl.
Good looking out for myself. I'm not gonna die on y'all. I've got it.
Hello, Angry.
And I'm not mad. I love you, but you don't have to keep telling me. I promise. I will not be as stubborn ever again in my life as I was before this happened to me. Just working in an emergency room makes you not want to be an emergency room patient, because people
I
go
bet.
there looking for drugs. They go there for bullshit all the time. If I go there, you best believe I'm sick. And I was sick and didn't know it. And I'm not mad, but you don't have to tell me anymore, I promise. You are worse than my mama, because you have... I ain't going to argue with you there.
You gotta pack that
She's a
wound right.
mama hand.
You gotta change out packing often, so you don't get any type of infection.
Do what?
Said you gotta pack that wound. You gotta pack it right with that. All the.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't remember what the hell they call it.
After I got a
Stuff
shower
is-
today, I didn't pack it. I put a gauze there, but I just wanted it to be free for a little while. But it's okay. It's good. And
All right, Aaron, you're
everything I've got
igniting your
sterile.
letter.
Did you pack that up?
Yes, sir.
And get it packed. I'm telling you. And if you don't
You
know,
said
if you don't know
sir.
exactly how to do it, get a hold of it.
I know how to
The
do it.
doctor or the nurses, they'll show you how to.
I know
step by
how.
step.
And it's easy. And people keep saying, "Don't that hurt?" No, it's numb as hell inside. Just like
Pack it deep.
I actually had an open wound under my armpit one time, and I thought, because they tied it at the hospital, and I thought that the gauze got lost in there, and I was digging around in there with tweezers, with sterile tweezers, trying to find it, and my same friend is here now was like grossed out, like, "Oh my God, how are you doing that?" And I'm like, "I can't feel it." I went to the hospital because I thought the gauze was lost in there, and they're like, "There's nothing in there." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Sorry, I don't know.
Oopsie.
Gauze is going to shrink quite a bit as it absorbs.
Do what, Yank?
I said the gauze will shrink up in size as it absorbs.
Well, the way this one works, the gauze they gave me are 4x4s. They're folded into 4x4s, and I twist the end, stick it. It's about 4 inches. It goes up in there 4 inches. There's gauze hanging out. I'm not packing it up in there so anything could get lost. There's gauze hanging out into my belly button. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know it's gross. So there's no way I could lose
Yeah.
anything, and it doesn't hurt. It is 4 inches deep.
You.
Yeah.
Pack the whole thing, just like Crafty said.
I'm doing it just like the doctor showed me.
So Little Red, you have to slide it in there real deep. Slide
Well,
it in.
there's like they gave me a bunch.
That's what she
they,
said.
they gave me a bunch of.
That's what he said.
They gave me a
Saturday
bunch
church
of those
and dirty,
super
so-
long Q-tips to use, and I've got this, y'all. I got it. And if something happens, I've got like 40 BFFs that work with me in the emergency room that I can call. I've got them all stored in my phone, and any of them would come here, I'm sure. A few of them are doctors now that were nurses when I started, and they went to PA school, and now they're doctors and PAs. So if I need assistance after hours, I can get it. I promise. I ain't
Yoga
going.
Mommy Nurse said it's called Ida Form. It helps regrow skin from the inside out. I love packing wounds. You should have an Ida Form. I don't know if I said that right. It leaves wicking. Can't lose it. So it's like a tampon. No, I'm kidding.
Ay, ay,
Is it like
ay.
that with a string?
No, mine's just a 4x4. I'm just.
Yes, this is Cassandra. That's
You know what I'd like to do? If this was my channel and I got to pick what we were going to do now, it would
is your
be
channel.
it would be to not talk about me anymore.
Say it if this is
all right. Let's talk about
it's your
something
chance.
else.
Yeah, I feel like
Shouldn't
every
be
night,
long.
every night.
Let's change direction.
I love y'all though.
Crafty, that all depends. So it depends if they have the long rolls of gauze or if they only have the 4x4s. And we only have 4x4s in stock.
I'll show y'all what they gave me at the hospital and
There she is.
here.
So they might not have long gauze rolls.
They're 4x4s, but I mean, if you open them up, they're like 12. They're really not 4x4s. This is not one of the ones that I'm using. I've got 3 packs of these. I'm not going to use one I've already touched. I promise y'all. I'm being super sterile. I'm not going to die, because who would carry on this legacy if I'm not? Just kidding. I'm just
We would
kidding.
carry on for you in memory, but you're not going anywhere, Phil. Hush your mouth.
I love y'all too. All right, now let's get back to the shit at hand.
The Shat Show.
Yeah.
That is.
Who did the most ridiculous shit on YouTube today? Unirock or Katie? And let's watch.
Well,
Time to watch.
I don't know. I know Uni did a Periscope today.
I don't have the ability to do a Periscope on here. I do, but I don't. But
And then KJ had her super duper long.
yeah, I watched
live
that
stream.
once. I don't think I could sit through it again.
Oh.
However funny it was when one of her new soccer accounts told her she had a beautiful profile.
So did everyone notice she did a live stream before the live stream that was for members only and
Oh,
nobody else
yes.
could go there? Nobody, except if you were a member. And I was like, that's shady, Katie.
That you couldn't even watch?
No, you had to be a member to even enter.
How do you do that? Because if I knew there was a
Yeah.
way to do that, that's part of what I've told my members I was going to do. It had to be unlisted, and she shared the link. There's no other way.
Yeah, it
Probably,
had to be
right.
unlisted. So the people got it from an email or trade off Patreon. So it's not
If
even
you want
it's
to
not
look
the
at
channel.
something pretty neat.
What now?
Sorry, go ahead, Joey.
I was just saying if it's not just channel subscribers, it had to be Patreons.
Anyone who
Huh.
was a member.
How
Yeah,
did you
well,
find
it
out
had-
about
but
it?
It had to be Patreon.
Because she
member, though.
tweeted about it.
Well, Patreons is
No.
completely separate.
She said her members.
Right.
Because she put the link to
well,
join
she
as
might
a member on her channel.
she might have included her Patreon. Who knows? I mean, she probably did. Who knows?
Yeah, because there's no
Okay.
way just if it's on YouTube and you have the address, there's no way to stop you from entering that.
Yeah, she
web
had to
page.
individual. She had to send
It's
it
probably
to.
unlisted.
She had to send the link to her members, no matter what members, whether YouTube or Patreon. She had to send. If it's unlisted, you got to send that link. Like if
Right.
I make one
That's
of
what
if
it
I'm
is.
if I go make this video private, no one can see it. If I make it unlisted, you can only see it with the link, which is everywhere because I've shared it. But let's say I do another one and I don't share the link, and I make it unlisted, you'd have to have the link to see it. It was unlisted. She acted way more somber. Yeah.
I sent
So-
you a link from a Reddit article. It's called
She
Creators
just unblocked
Respond to
50
Katie.
people. Amanda McCain
Well,
said.
Yeah, she said, and what
She didn't
she's been
unblock
saying
me.
that all day. Like, I just unblocked 50 people, so check and see if you've been unblocked. But then
Email
at the
me
end-
so I can have your email address.
I was
and
not
then
one
at
of
the
them.
End of that live, she goes, "Yeah, I just unblocked 50 people. Well, not 50 people. You know what I mean." And
That's
I
a
was
drop
like,
in
what?
the bucket.
What does that mean, though?
That's about how
I
many
don't
I've
know,
got
maybe
blocked.
Maybe she's trying to save face. Who knows? I'll come out and admit
I
to
don't know.
everybody here, the panel,
Not on
everybody
YouTube. I
besides
meant
that,
Twitter.
I went there on my own accord last night and did what I did out of my own accord, and no one told me to do.
Oh, have you been accused of me sending you there? Yeah.
Not yet.
You will. They'll
It'll
say I
probably
sent you.
It's hashtag Little Red's fault.
Hashtag my fault. I'll take
Tina
it.
Ruth says, Joey D, did Una ever unblock you? I know you asked him about it.
Hey, Jamie. Long time no see.
Joey?
Oh, I'm sorry. He actually. Well, yeah, I had my thing. I didn't realize he actually blocked me on Twitter. So that means I'm like gone. He'll never let me. Because like I said, all I did was say hi. I said hi. I said hola, Kian. ¿Cómo estás? And Kian says Joey D is in the chat, and I was immediately banned.
Okay.
That was
Now we
quick.
said that for the day. Love you. But that was that's, you tried, right? All you can do is try.
Yeah.
You can't make them unblock you.
Little
I don't-
Red, I sent you a link.
I don't think we're ever going to be
An
welcome. I don't think we're ever going to be welcome there, Joey.
Yeah, never.
I was surprised I wasn't blocked, but I guess I'd never been there on that account. And that person, I guess you don't want to, that the person who shall not be named, Voldemort,
Yeah.
he was the only one who knew that, because I was in my, I just changed the name of my account to Lacey Joe's, so nobody would have known like you wouldn't know that that was me,
Right.
except for the avatar. The avatar, yeah, I guess from that, but nobody else in that chat would have recognized me right away.
Right.
And he did right away, and he said, I had the way he said it was weird. I think he wanted to say, I revisited your channel, bastard.
I'll tell you what, Joey.
Dottie, did you
I'll
share
make
me a
sock that looks just
video or
like
a
yours.
still
I'll
shot?
do it for you. Just a miss one.
Okay.
Yeah, go take that picture, his avatar,
Dottie,
and make one that's
what you shared to me, that was not a video, right? It's just
It's just pictures, and
Okay.
there's 12 pages, and it's called "Creators Respond to Katie Regarding Now Deleted Live, Threatening Them with Lawsuits for Talking About
okay.
Her."
I got it.
And
Who
there's
does
like a
that?
lot. Who does that? Who threatens people? Katie.
Creators respond to Katie regarding now deleted. Blah blah blah. Okay, can y'all see? It's not such a huge. First off, she needs to learn. Who says this? Is this creep show? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is Creep
She
Show.
needs to learn how to say Angelica. It's embarrassing that she doesn't know. Second off, no one is in competition with her. The moon logic of thinking there is a conspiracy against her is a lot. Also, good morning. And then our friend Angela 517, who is not here right now, but she's here quite often. I can't read that. Wait, maybe I can. Oh, good. Nicest. That really magnified it, didn't it? Y'all fixing to see why I said good gracious. 3 of how many covers? 3 daily? Sorry, y'all. It's Nick
Jesus,
Snyder.
Thanks for the warning. Wow.
You can't cancel Katie. Me too. Sam Morgan
Where's my
said,
bud?
what did she say this time? And then Truth Slew said, just because most of us don't like her doesn't mean we are on Toddy's payroll. This woman's getting sued for defamation, yet she's still defaming people. Unreal. Krusty alleges drama channels are on millionaire influencer payroll and at risk of legal action. Names Angelica, Dustin, and Sherelle. IG Live 11/3/20.
Did you read Nick Snyder's up there on the top?
I haven't made it there yet.
It's up where you are.
Yeah,
Straight
I read
up.
the one on the
Oh.
left first. Nick says, didn't you just ask people on a live stream to send you dirt on me for an expose video? That's bullying, Krusty. And then there she's picking her nose.
There's a lot.
I'm so stressed, definitely ashamed to live in Florida. Who did people vote for? Really? We don't want to hear that. Now.
If you want me to
No.
read, I can too. It's up to you.
That's what Twitter looks like.
Well, that's with some unusual fontage going on there. That font's kind of cray-cray.
So apparently,
Oh yeah,
she
you
said
saw. I sent the message. I just want to say, because Trina Porter put up a crazy, like it was like a QAnon video or something. It was a really crazy video.
she's a flurfer now, Joey.
Well, it was about the election. I mean, how it was just some guy who said, yeah, we set them up. We put watermarks on the ballots. Like, how did you get what? It was, you had to hear this. So I just
Remember, we're not
commented
talking
in
about
our
politics.
I commented in her comment section. I just said, I really wish you would do more KJP videos. And she gave me the heart where she really liked my comment. She says, I was just thinking about that this week. So you know what I mean? Like, so I think she's gonna make more videos.
She's funny.
She is. That's why I asked her.
Yeah, I used to love her videos until she went off rogue.
Yeah, I
she
can't
went-
watch
she
any
went
of that stuff. It's
sideways.
crazy stuff. Yeah.
You want to read that, Dot? Then
Sure.
I'll look at the
Identity
chat.
Crisis says literally people are in the chat talking about the election, and here this woman is in her victim complex. Just shut up about it for one day for your country. And this is coming from someone who was accused of a crime from a larger influencer. Just shh. I have no idea. She hasn't been served yet, so essentially she hasn't been officially sued. She needs to shut up though, today of all days, and not go around threatening anyone who talks about her with a lawsuit. And not very bright.
Yeah, but if what it was, you heard what I guess someone said, what Emily Baker said is like the lawyer has agreed to accept her, so serving him is the same thing as serving her.
Wait, what? Say that last part?
So she has been
lawyer,
served.
her lawyer
Yeah.
has, yes, she has been, because her lawyer is accepting her. He's if you serve him, he's I mean he's already said that he will accept it. That if you serve him, you serve her. So he's been served. So that means that
I mean,
technically she had.
she can't deny being served when her lawyer's email response to them saying, "I'm her counsel. Please email me from now on," is
Right,
all over
that's
Twitter.
Why.
I forgot about
And
that.
that's what it is. Yeah. So she, Tierney Porter said, I swear, I was thinking about this very idea earlier this week. And she put up like a bunch of hearts and laughing faces.
I hope she does. She's a funny girl.
Oh, she deleted that video too. She deleted the crazy video. I wonder if it got
God.
taken down. It probably got taken
know.
down because it was that disinformation kind of
See,
stuff.
I'm different. I'm
Misinformation.
just different. I'm about where Godless Scummer is in the chat. Like, I loved her to death. She's a beautiful girl. She was hilarious. But once she went flurfer, she lost me. And I don't know if she can get me back. Like, I think I'm done. Like,
Well, she went
she went
to
the earth
all
is
these
flat,
different-
conspiracy theories. She really
Yeah,
believes the earth is not
the
round.
Pizzagate stuff, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's what she went
I
into.
mean, I don't think she can do a KJ video that can get me back.
I would watch anything she does.
I'll watch her, but I
I
ain't
mean,
gonna.
she-
It ain't gonna be like it was. It just won't. Hey, Yoga Mama, Fairy Dusted. I'm glad you're back. Peter Hine. I ain't checked your DM yet, but I will. I'll get it.
Taryn McEwen wants to know what's a flurfer.
A flurfer, and this is true. This is real life. There are people who do believe that the world is flat. It is not round. You will fall off the edge. You can murder. You could murder yourself by jumping off the edge with a noose hanging around your neck. Wait, what's that dude's name that got arrested for trying to hand out flyers at elementary school?
Are you kidding, Lori?
Nathan
Thompson.
What
Nathan
the
Thompson. Go to YouTube and look up Nathan Thompson. Psycho. That's
Lori
what-
Carter
Yeah,
says, wrong. Uni said it's another case of non-service. Because just like Kyle not properly served, I swear is ordering subs to find links to find all info for his video he wants to do.
Uni is
What
a
an
flurfer.
idiot. Stop it, Uni. He's a
Uni's-
larper.
He's a flurfin' larfer.
That was a periscope. God, he's so sideways.
Yes,
I can't
Taryn,
with him.
that's the thing. That like I thought people were lying. Honest to God, when I found Steve, I just figured out that YouTube wasn't just learning how to change air conditioners in Mustangs, and how to change the belt on your Electrolux. I swear I didn't know this channel existed, this platform. But when I found Steve and first heard about flat earthers, I thought they were just making fun of dumb people. I didn't know there were people who really went to schools and would scream at children, the earth is not really round. They're lying to you. Look up Nathan
He's an
Thompson.
extreme case for. He does what they call flat smacking.
I mean,
That's what
they
call it.
come up with like the something about the ocean and the water and just
Yeah, where's the curve? You can't see the curve.
can't see the curve.
It's flat, so that means
Well,
you're.
Have
Well,
you ever been up
apparently
in a
there's-
really
Jesus, if
tall
it weren't for the
building?
curve, I wouldn't have made it out of high school. Shut
An
the
ice wall at the end, right? There's like a
Yeah,
wall of ice
the Earth is
surrounding.
flat, and there's where Antarctica really doesn't exist. Antarctica is an ice
Oh my
wall that
God.
circles the globe, and the UN is protecting it because there's they talk about this, no one's allowed to Antarctica, and so if you try and go, the UN military force will try and stop you, which none of this exists.
Really?
So is it only the northern hemisphere or what?
Only the North Pole exists. The South, like I said, Antarctica doesn't exist. It's fake.
What happened to Australia? Is it still there?
You got to see their map. It's
I don't know. I refuse to watch anything like that.
It's
It's
people from Australia, or
it,
yeah. crazy.
Yeah, well, and some people, and that's one of the things is none of them agree on and the same thing. But there are a number of flat earthers who don't believe that Australia exists either.
That's
So then, what
nuts.
is it?
That's crazy. Then
What is
It
it?
doesn't exist. It's a lie. They just
So
think it's a
where
lie
are
Well,
those
the
because
people
that
really
live there,
at?
Are they just like, whatever?
Where are those people?
they don't think they're not real though. They just don't believe them. They think it's fake.
Well,
So
gosh darn it,
those
let's
people,
hop on the airline.
Yeah.
I mean,
How about
Sue,
we
are you
figure out
fake?
what bar he goes
Joey,
to?
I did not know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that part. And I thought I.
oh yeah, it goes. Yeah, it's like they don't. It all has to do with NASA getting $52 million a day. So that's why they
Wrong
do
with
it. It's for like the
people? I don't
money.
understand.
They don't believe like atomic weapons don't exist.
Who doesn't?
Really?
What's that?
Yeah, I mean they have all sorts of weird. Like a lot of them also are into the chemtrails. So the flat earthers, and they'll show, look, it's a plane, and you see the contrails. It's vapor that comes out of the engine. They're spraying.
I've heard that one before.
And it's funny when you see, like, I remember this was one lady, she gets out there she's got like bleach in one of those sprayer things, and she's like sprays it in the air, like, I'm protecting myself from the chemicals,
What's
How
with
about-
these people?
In the air
So we have a
outside.
few flat earthers in
Really?
the chat. Natalie, you're a flat earther, but you believe
Oh, no.
Australia's really there?
Okay.
So I'm not trying to insult anybody. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
not
just-
either, but
I
I just
just
that's just goes against everything I was taught my whole life, and I mean, I've always wanted to ask flat earther this.
So
the
when I was
satellites,
up in-
the satellites, or not satellites, the spaceships go up, and you can see the world, you can see Earth as they're going up, and it's round. You can see it. Is that fake?
Well, that's space is fake. We've a lot of that's another thing is some of them believe in what's called the firmament. So we live in basically a snow globe.
I'm going to take a break. You go ahead and talk.
Glass dome that
Okay.
protects.
Is it like the Hunger Games? They're in that dome.
We live in a dome. That's why, because they don't believe, like, they figured if there's not something to keep the atmosphere in, then it would all just leak out into space. You know
So
what
kind
I
of
mean?
like the
So-
Truman Show, right?
Yeah.
Like the Truman Show.
So when I went up in the One World Trade Center in New York City a couple years ago, I could see the curvature of the Earth. How does that get explained?
I doubt it. No, you couldn't see it. You can't see it
Yes,
from
you
that.
can.
Where-
I was
where I-
1,000
No.
feet in
You
the
can
air.
see-
Where I grew
No,
up,
you got to be
can
like
see it.
30,000.
You want to
where I
bet?
grew
You
up
can see
on the
a
coast.
slight,
When I
real
go-
Slight
slight
curvature. You can see
When I-
it.
much.
When I go to the,
What about when
to
you're on
the
a plane?
ocean, when I go to the cliffs where I live, and it's a really, really clear day, I can see the horizon, the whole horizon from north to south, south to north, and it definitely curves. I can see it there.
You really need to do compression. Like, you need to take a photograph and compress it from side to side, and then you'll see
Joey,
the
were
curve.
my eyes
but
lying to me or what?
I think it's not possible to tell you the truth. I'm
Yes,
telling
it
you.
is.
I mean,
Well, here we go. Google's my friend. Because my eyes don't lie to me.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
could take
you
a
got to
couple of
be
these.
you have to be a certain distance up in the air to actually.
So are
see it.
people
I
in
was, like
chat?
17, I was like 1,500 feet in the air.
Are people joking?
That's not that high.
Are people joking with us, or are there really people in chat that are flat earthers?
So this is, you see
Yeah,
this?
there really are a couple.
Well, you know what? We need to do a flat Earth. We need to do a stream about it and No, seriously, I'm not being a smartass, because the only one I've ever really seen is that Nathan Thompson, and he is a complete idiot. To go to an elementary school and scream at young children.
I'd like to find that guy just once.
Do you see the? Do you
Raise
see
their
this map
conscience.
here? See what
We
I'm
should do a
presenting?
stream and let
Fly
some
him halfway around the world.
flat Earth people come in and tell.
So do you see this?
Yeah.
You
Where's
see
their
what I'm
proof,
putting up?
though? Where's their proof?
Okay. You see how you don't
Well, they
see
say, "Where's our
Antarctica?
proof,
They
though,
think
Doc?"
This is Antarctica. This, the circle here. That's the ice wall that keeps the waters in,
What the
and
hell?
this is what. That's what they think the Earth looks like.
Is it like the wall, like from the Game of Thrones? Keep the White Walkers
It's what
out?
keeps. It's what
Okay.
keeps the oceans in because basically, the way they, people will make fun of it, it's the space pizza. It's just a flat disk. That's what they believe. Gravity doesn't exist. They believe a lot of them believe,
How come I can see
it,
other
it
planets?
those aren't really planets.
What are
And
they?
that's why it depends on which flat earther you talk to because some flat earthers say that remember some of them believe it in the dome. So that's basically like you ever been to like a planetarium, it's just lights.
Oh
That's
my
what they
God.
think. Some of them
I'm
think it
sorry.
is. Some of them believe in space, but the the,
Amy,
the,
thank you.
I
the
was fixing to
planets
Joe,
at
can I
aren't
her.
just read this
necessarily
comment?
real.
Amy said I need another hit of my MMJ to listen to this. Me too. Holy crap.
I'd like to take a whole bunch of flat earthers up
We can
in a
see
big
other
ass
planets
freaking
around, so
V3, take it
like
up to
why would
about 45,000 feet, 50,000 feet high cruising altitude. Let them all look
Maz?
out the windows and have it all live streamed and let everyone see the looks in their faces when they actually see
Hey,
that
Maz, welcome to chat. She said
curve.
we
And
can
they'd
see
fly
it.
it all the way around the world.
Hey, Maz, welcome to chat.
Sorry,
She said,
Natalie, I'm not trying
"Can
to.
I hold on?" Maz said we can see other planets around, so why would we be the odd one out?
Right.
Yoga
Well,
what
mommy, I
about
homeschool my
what they
about
kids.
the
say is,
moon?
you can't. They say, well, the moon is, like I said, it depends on which flat Earth you. That's why none of them agree on anything. So some of
Well,
them.
they should all be the same if they're. I don't
So
know.
I guess you've never. This one's a great one that I'm sure you've never heard. The
Sorry, guys.
moon, the light that the moon emanates, actually makes things colder instead of warmer.
What?
So,
How's
oh
that work?
yeah,
Where's the
it's
proof?
well, what they
I
do
like
is they
proof and
measure.
evidence.
Well, they measure like things in shadows, and they're like, you see, this proves that because it will be actually warmer, and that what the thing is, it's what's called radiant cooling because if you're in the shadow, that means you're next to a building or a tree, and so that's stopping the helping to keep heat closer to that source. But if you're out in the open, then it radiates heat out in the night more. But they say no, that proves that the light that's coming off of the moon is it actually the moon isn't reflected light from the sun. It's actually
Amanda
glowing
McCain,
itself. It's
Steve
just
McRae
crazy.
is absolutely 100% not a flat
Not a
earther.
flat.
He has
He's a
done.
science guy.
He has done. Stream after stream after stream after what are they
Debunking.
called
Right.
where he
Debunking.
he does debates with flat earthers. He is absolutely not a flat earther. That's where
Doesn't
I found
That's
out.
how I
Nathan
found Steve.
Thompson
Yeah.
usually win DT, no, DFOTY?
He hasn't
Or he's
won
in
the
the
dumb
running
fuck of the year
usually?
yet. Yeah, he hasn't run. He was in the running, but he hasn't won.
The Bible was
A
written
guy
by
named
human beings. Sorry.
Anthony Riley won this year. He's a guy from England, from the
What
UK,
does he believe in?
and he's a flat earther. But
Oh, no
he
wonder.
actually he wrote like a paper that like well, kind of like I don't know, like a research kind of paper. And I mean, you had to see. You should see the experiments he
So,
does. It's really. I mean, it's a whole thing. There's a
so I
guy
have
named.
questions. I have lots of questions. What about the astronauts? Where did the space shuttle go?
See,
when it
everybody
went up
wants
the
me to
sky?
not
That's
talk
all
about
fake.
Katie.
They're
That'll
all
be a
fake.
stream coming
Yeah.
up. We'll
How's it
debate it.
fake? It
Yeah.
went up and it comes back. Where did they go?
And can
They
I
just
bring
hang
Steve
it out
into
the
that?
dome or
It
what?
didn't go into space. It didn't go
Well,
into
where did it
space. It just
go?
went. Um,
Up
What's
your
the
ass, and
didn't
you
go
know
up?
it, Dottie.
I mean, there are people who argue that the space shuttle was actually a balloon. You know what I'm trying to say?
Huh?
They'll actually, yeah, that
I'll
it's
stop.
not really
I'm
a
gonna drop
rocket.
it. I'm gonna.
It's not really
Everyone's
a
allowed their
rocket.
own
It's a
opinions. I'm
balloon.
gonna leave it at that.
When we do this
swear to
debate, can I invite Steve?
Yes.
What's that?
When we do this flat Earth debate, can I invite
Natalie,
Steve?
don't go. I'm sorry. I just had questions. I'm sorry, Natalie.
Donnie's a smart ass by
I'm
nature.
sorry.
She
I'm
can't.
sorry. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
don't
won't
leave.
talk about this anymore.
Here's the thing.
Um,
that makes me
Everyone's
shake my
allowed
head
their own
at
opinions.
that
You don't have to go. We're
flickers.
gonna change subjects.
I am a Christian, so if her Bible tells her that and
Christian.
that's how
what
she
a lot
believes
of
it,
them.
I am
that's
not
where
trying to
there's-
offend anyone. But
Yeah.
I would like to debate
There's
it
a bunch
because
of people who believe that because the Bible talks about the four corners of the earth, and it talks about the firmament, and that's why there's some of them believe that the Earth is flat for religious reasons, and some of them don't believe. It's not a
I'm going to
religious
change
thing
the
for them.
subject real quick right here. Lori Carter says, I had to jump out when I realized how lazy and little research Uni did by resetting California law when the case is in Washington. Dumb lazy.
So
joke.
KJ just tweeted, or somebody just put on
Hi,
Twitter that
Cash.
KJ just
There's
tweeted
Cash.
that her
Angry? Have you
that her
seen
attorney
Cash
is
before?
a friend from high school.
Smushy
Was that
face.
was that just tweeted?
What?
That KJ just may have tweeted, attorneys can be your friend. Mine is a friend from high school, which she's been saying is not true.
No, she said that was true. She said he was a friend from high school. I
So
thought.
is she saying now that this attorney she has for this case is not a high school friend?
I don't know what.
No, she has been saying that. That's why people are
Because
making.
she said that, yeah. She's also
She
said
denied
that
it though yesterday.
friends can't be attorneys, and then she said that friends can be. Because she never keeps anything straight.
I'm
Right.
sorry to anyone I offended. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody.
I
don't
didn't
wanna offend
realize there were any
anybody, but
flat
I have the
earthers today,
same.
I'm sorry.
I have the same retributor, or whatever you want to call it, where I can just
I'm just gonna.
talk to people about the flat Earth thing. If the Earth was technically flat, like they think it is, the Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour. If the Earth was technically flat and spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, the centrifugal force on the flat edges would rip everything off of it.
But you're starting from a point that they don't even agree with. They don't even
So we're
agree
not gonna
that
talk
there's
about it
proof
anymore.
that
No,
it's
Dottie,
guys.
stop.
Let's
Like,
not
no.
talk about it.
No. We're not apologizing for every time we piss someone off or have a different opinion. Because if their Bible tells them that the Earth's flat,
Then
I
they believe it.
am
That's fine.
Christian, and my Bible didn't tell me that. So we can have a difference of opinion and talk about it
But we can
without
still respect
apologizing.
each other.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not,
and also
nobody's
when
disrespecting.
Natalie, I respect your, and I just think it's an interesting debate. And you said something.
I'm tired of apologizing
you-
over here. Actually,
You said if it's not in the Bible, then it's not real. So what
Who
about
said that?
cars? Natalie.
Oh, I was
So
gonna
cars
say.
aren't in the Bible. But cars are real.
I
right?
mean, a
I'm
lot
not
of stuff
being
in the
joking. I'm honestly like trying to.
a lot of stuff in the Bible is said and taken out of context in the real world, in my opinion.
We're allowed to
Yeah.
agree to disagree, but we can be respectful about it. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
I don't
Natalie.
think
I'm
we've
really
been
sorry.
to. I mean, yeah, we were laughing about flat earthers. Sorry,
I'm
because
so sorry. I did not mean to offend anybody.
Dottie,
Yeah, that's why I'm just not going to talk about it.
we're
If I'm offensive, just blame it all on me.
yeah, we made a little fun because it's funny to us because it's like something you got to imagine
don't-
being a
it's-
40 or 50-year
I
old
didn't
person
even, I didn't even consider.
and someone really believing so much different than how you were raised is just way out there. And I'm very
Okay.
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Please let me talk. Please don't
I'm
apologize for
sorry.
me again. Not you, just in general. I love you all though. I want to ask Natalie, in like your everyday life, and I'm not making fun. This is a question. Do people know that this is your beliefs, and are the people in your family or in close to you, do they believe the same way, or is this something because like I'm one way, but I have a brother who may feel completely different, and this is a serious question. Like, do most of the people in your life feel the same way as you? Or is this something you've just from science and studying? Because the flat earthers that have seen, they really truly believe and will argue that point like scientifically, like there's science about it. Where on my side there's science about it, but I'm not a science person. I just know what I was grown up told. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No one's changing my mind about the earth being round, but
It was down south Mississippi who said that if it's not in the Bible, it's not real. My apologies, Natalie.
yeah.
So I'm honestly asking, though, also just right along with you, LilRed.
Yeah, I want to know the answer to that. Like, is that something that, do you know other people in your area, or do you have to get online to find people that believe the same way as you? Because I don't think, honest, in my life that I've ever met anyone that believed that way. Or if I have, they haven't been vocal about it.
Yeah. And down south
And it's
Mississippi,
very
I'm
interesting to me.
Oh, my apologies. I
Sorry.
have a delay. I overlap you. I don't mean to.
It's
but,
okay.
So down south Mississippi, honestly, so if you really stand by the statement, if it's not in the Bible, then it's not real. What about all of the things that science has created and industry has invented, and all the things that we have um, discovered in the last 100 years that weren't in the Bible? Are those not real? I don't quite understand what you're saying. Right?
Right. Well, everyone has their own beliefs, and I think that's the best way to leave it, right, guys?
No, I'm
No,
curious.
Dottie,
We can have a
please.
discussion, right?
Yeah, like this is what I'm just having a conversation now. I'm interested.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
me too.
We're not picking on her. Like, seriously, like, she's answered me. She said a few people in her, where'd it go? Like, I'm super interested. A few family members
Yeah,
believe
she said that
because
she-
her mom
she said a
has
few
studied the
people
Bible, but
do.
I never said if it's not in the Bible, it's not real. And I'm sorry that you got misquoted. It was someone else that said that. I'm sorry. I'm very interested in this now, and now I want to do a stream about it. It's never going to change my mind, but I'm completely open to listening to other people's opinions and not making fun. I'm not making fun.
I mean,
if anybody's
a lot
mad,
of
I agree.
the
Takes all responsibility.
I think it's odd for
a lot
somebody
of
to
the
say
flat
that Australia
earthers
doesn't
believe
exist.
in the 9/11 conspiracy. They usually the people who do believe in the flat Earth also believe in a lot of other conspiracies as
Look,
well.
I believe the Earth is round, but I'm not so sure anyone ever landed on the moon.
But down South Mississippi, you're not answering my question, because you're saying science for the most part isn't real. But do you drive a car? Do you use a microwave? Do you use electricity? I mean, these things. I'm not saying these aren't science. These are things that we use nowadays that were not in the Bible, but they're real. So I'm not understanding your statement that if it's not in the Bible, it's not real. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm very interested in this sort of thing too, Retta. I get
Yeah,
heated,
I
but it's
mean,
because
I
I'm
think I made
honestly
the chat
interested.
nervous because they're just used to everyone always being mad at me because that's that's what happens. But and I know, Natalie, sorry, like flurfer is a term I use to make jokes about uni and people, but I've never met anyone other than that Nathan guy and I didn't meet him, but I saw him. So Joey just told me some people don't believe that Australia exists. You said you don't believe that. So even not all flat earthers, if that's not a term you call yourself, correct me please, because I don't want to offend you. But
Well, that's what I was telling you. They don't all agree.
so
that's
if
one
y'all
of the
don't
things
all
about flat
agree,
Earth.
so
They don't.
right.
They don't. Yeah, right. They don't have a map. So there's not a flat Earth map. Like some of them have this map, and some of them
It's
have
just
that
like
map.
some Christians say the Bible says gay is bad.
Right.
Some people say
Right.
mixing races is bad because of the Bible, and some people say show me in the Bible. It's just like how you interpret, or like how you like science. Some people in the chat saying science isn't real. I mean,
Yeah, there are. That's one of the things they think. Like,
look, if we were all the
science is,
same,
like,
if
fake.
we all were the same, this would be a boring ass world. Okay, so
Absolutely. But this is where I'm about to just say that I'm done having this discussion with you.
yeah, I'm about
down
to
south,
end this.
because I'm and you can be however you want, and I just you're not answering my question. My question is, you're speaking very vaguely and sort of obtusely, and I'm specifically asking you. Cars aren't like, this is a specific, and if you think I'm being goofy, then fine. But your statement that if it's not in the Bible, it's not real. Cars are not in the Bible. Are they real? I'm asking you to back up that statement. And so, and then if you can't do it, then I'm gonna stop. But I know I'm getting real nitpicky, but come on.
Joey, have you got a Periscope we can listen to while we wrap this one up? And I look, Dottie, Veronica, Joey, if anyone in the chat, y'all felt like I was getting short with you, I wasn't. I just don't want y'all to feel like y'all had to apologize, because I feel like I've been apologizing for 3 damn months here. And
Unique did a live, Joey,
and
I think that's where it talks about she hasn't been served properly.
And I appreciate that the people in the chat that feel that way were brave enough to speak up and say it when they know that most people don't believe the same. That's bravery. no matter whether I agree on your beliefs or not. That's brave. And I would love to have a conversation about it one night.
Absolutely. I think it's great when people who feel like they're in the minority in the chat stick around and stand up.
I think that's there is something super brave, and I've said this before about people in chats who stick up for me when everyone's talking bad about me, or stick up for themselves when everyone's dragging them. It takes guts and balls to speak up when you know there's 108 people here and probably 106 of them completely feel different. I'd have never thought that there was someone here that, like Natalie or Southern, the other account, but now I know.
We appreciate you guys,
and I do appreciate it, and now I have some content for later. Maybe we'll do a stream, and if y'all want to DM me, and I'll be more conscientious about using Flurfer as a joke now.
You'll just say flat earth now.
Yeah, it's cool. See, we learn, and see this.
Well,
is
I don't think
is
Flurfer like a slur? Is that offensive?
Well, it's making fun of him. Yeah, it's making fun of him.
Well, see, I didn't know that because I'd never heard of a flat earther until 6-8 months ago. Honestly.
And that's the name you were introduced to them with, right?
Flurfer, yeah.
Yeah. So you just didn't even think that it could be.
And Amber said, "Say that again for the people in the back."
But it's so great how you can be wrong and admit it, or feel like you can learn something, and you admit that you may have been.
Well, I mean, I don't want to offend anyone that's in my chat at night, and just because I don't understand how they think, and I can go ahead and tell you, we can do a 5-hour stream. I'm never gonna feel the same way, but I will have more knowledge of why they feel that way.
Yeah. And there's a difference between apologizing and
yeah, I won't apologize. I've apologized all I'm apologizing.
Yeah. So there are people in the chat saying, "Don't apologize, don't apologize." I think we're beyond that because
I apologize if you were offended because you felt like we were making fun, but I guess I was making fun, so I'm sorry for that. But it is odd to me that some people don't even believe that people from Australia exist, because I know people from Australia.
Yeah, we got a couple here in the chat. Sue's here, PETA.
There's several of my subs that are from Australia. A lot, actually. They actually show up in my analytics. Australia is one of the countries that shows up. I've got a lot. Flat Earthers, not all. Michelle Marie. Wait, what?
South Mississippi. Thank you.
There are some Flat Earthers that don't believe in Australia, but not all of them. The ones in the chat tonight said that that's not their case. And thank you, Down South Mississippi. And Natalie for being understanding of our...
That's what I like about our channel, our subscribers and the people who come to listen. We can maybe have disagreements, right? But then we can be respectful and talk about it.
Hey, old man Bill.
Which is a good thing. Maz is an Aussie. Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Okay.
Ooh. Don't play that music.
He's got
Get past,
is he live?
Skip past that music.
Is he
I don't
on
think
right
he
now?
owns it. I'm pretty sure that he did
I didn't know he put that on there.
And just time out. Just so
this is new. He usually doesn't have this.
Just
remember, he's usually just walking.
Just let me assure Angry Yank and Craft Happy. I just packed myself. Okay. I love y'all. I'm good for tonight. Wait, what is this on the stream?
This is his Periscope.
This is his Periscope. He changed it.
Who is that with him?
That's his intro crap.
I know who that is. Hold on.
Periscope stream?
Yeah, this is his Periscope.
Okay, let's listen.
Wait. Down South Mississippi, I don't think anyone's deleting your comments.
No, did somebody... No, there is a 30-second delay, so if you type more than once in 30 seconds, it's not going to let you hit send. I don't see anything deleted.
Now, I got two things. Now, I don't...
And that's the most recent one from today, 5 hours ago.
Yeah, down south, you're not deleted anything. The last one I said the last...
Yeah, this is his Periscope from today.
Because it was 4 hours ago. Toddy versus...
Why does this look... This is Rock-A-Lot.
Where's the title?
Or Unirock.
Are you sure this is it?
Unirock. This is his Periscope. See? Periscope stream.
His Periscope from today is 1 hour and 27 minutes long. Is that what this
well, let me
is?
see. It only says 30 minutes because that's what I noticed myself.
Let's
but-
speed right through it and see what's up.
I mean, how do I?
Are you sure they're in
It
order?
it
know who
don't
this
it don't
guy is.
matter. I want to see who this is on a screen and why they're there, and is it?
Because the Periscope on his Twitter has his usual finger over the camera. Just saying.
Okay.
The top
So
one.
it's just walking.
Toddy versus Katie Upload.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
I
did,
wanted to
actually.
see who that was in the screen
Hey,
with
yo,
him, and if
Papa.
it was related to what has happened
that
to
was
his
a weak
community
hey-ho.
lately.
I'm
That-
not sure what he
My
was
voice
talking
is
about with that
a
one.
little ragged though, so
Well, I'll go watch it
I'm not
later.
giving you a vocal impression of the famous person who started the hey-o like I typically do. Can't do it. Sorry, my voice is a little ragged. Okay, so I'm gonna upload this video, but you know when you're writing a script and you're getting everything together and you hit a point where you think like, what else do I want to add?
There she
You know,
is.
I thought it'd be good for me to maybe get your guys' opinion here on Scope.
Guises? Is that a word?
So that I can
Guises.
get
He doesn't
ahead.
do English
So,
well.
hey guys, hey, oh, there we go. Now I can see.
There's Jill.
Hey, Lost Anna. Good
Let's
to
not
see you.
forget to stop every
I
30
couldn't see
seconds
your
and talk.
guys' comments
Right.
until just now. They just popped
Many
up on
times
me, so.
she's the first one
That's why I always wait about 30
in the stream. She's like,
Right.
if you watch his stuff, a lot of times she's the first one, and she says that, "Hey yo," quite, the first one to say that.
Yep. She's like waiting for the notification.
Yeah, it's unreal how quickly she's in there.
Who are you talking
He
about?
must.
Jill Graff.
Jill Graff.
Oh, Todd's. No, that ain't Todd's.
No, that's Frog Girl Jules.
Right. Girl Frogs Jules.
Oh yeah.
You're getting like
Sorry.
Katie Joy over there.
It's called old age, old timers.
30 seconds when I connect the Scope. I don't know if it's because I use a mobile
Can you
phone,
speed
but
this sucker up?
anyway.
No,
So
you
yeah,
can't.
if you have any
Not on
thoughts on the
Periscope.
"don't do it" lol, says Motherfunk. Oh, I wish it was that easy.
No.
I wish it was that easy.
Okay, I didn't know if you could.
Nope.
I want to hear the part where he starts talking about Katie and his outlandish theories.
I want someone to send me a clip and a timestamp before I give it to Emily. But if I see that Emily's, how is shade I'm throwing at Emily? I like Emily. I shouted Emily out that she just kind of like literally popped into the whole story. But then again, you can't expect.
He's talking
anything
about
less
that
when
the
a
lawyer
YouTuber,
lady, Emily.
drops into a story like this. Anyway, though,
blew
tsunami is
up.
what I'm going to be using as a hashtag
She's
for
over
this.
30.
I'm starting that hashtag. I haven't seen any other creators use that hashtag. That's mine. This Periscope
What
Oh,
hashtag?
will be the
see-
earliest day.
He's Tsunami. No, she's the one who started, Emily Baker. She asked for some people to do it, and someone. I can't believe he's taking credit for this. It's in one of her streams, like from yesterday or the day before, where she's like, "Yes, I'm going with that." She asked for because remember this Dramageddon, for
Yep.
like the other. So she was asking for something to call this, and someone said tsunami, like SU, because at first they were like,
yeah.
right, tsunami, I can't believe Jason's taking credit for this.
Date of a creator using tsunami. I should have put it in the title. Actually, I should restart this damn thing and put that in the title.
Who's
But
gonna
I'll do
tweet
my
at
next
him
one.
to tell him that he's
Though,
not the first?
What is the date? November 7th is when Unirock named the surge in YouTube lawsuits that are happening on YouTube and the trending tag around it,
Unreal.
Pause.
tsunami.
Somebody has to go tweet at Unirock and tell me stupid. And
And I'll
cut the
tell you
clip.
what. Yep, and the fact that he's being so crazy and like hasty in like trademarking it just shows me is more proof to me that he knows he stole it.
Yeah.
What a dork.
Let's listen.
Just so everybody puts that, everybody's got that. I don't think she's just 100% tatty. I just think she's on Taddy's side.
Her name is
You know,
Toddy,
maybe
you
that's like-
stupid fuck.
80%, 75%.
Red.
I don't know. That's just from that last video I watched. I don't even know if it's her latest one. I know it was, the one was within a couple days. And I don't mind saying that she's like Team Todd.
Becky P said that he finds out soon in the stream that Emily's already used it. So that's
Oh,
good.
good.
Whew.
Peter, you don't have to be on it anymore.
I was like,
I'm gonna
so
step
upset
outside
about
for
it.
just 1 second and scream. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. I love y'all. I just sent Todd a text also. So if he goes ding-a-ling, if you hear the doorbell ring, I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
Y'all go ahead. Carry on.
Carry on.
I just think that that's where she's leaning with the lawsuit right now. You'll see that when you watch any internet lawyer. They'll tend to agree more with one side or another as they go through, and sometimes they'll switch. You remember Nate covering his stories. So don't think it's any shade I'm throwing at Emily. I like Emily. I shouted Emily out a couple times. I think she's cool. Katie has problems since she apparently deleted evidence. I just completely disagree on that. I don't know if people are going to like my video then.
Okay, we stop
'Cause
after
from
30 seconds.
Can we pause? I swear Uni does this shit on purpose.
Hey, it's just chat.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, hey.
Why's he gotta disagree with everybody? Why can't he just say, yes, she's in trouble?
Hey
How hard
y'all,
is it?
sorry.
Hey, how are you feeling,
Oh, I
chat?
didn't hear that the doorbell.
Hey,
ring.
how'd it go?
You didn't hear doorbell because I sent it to her email, and I wasn't thinking. How are you feeling?
I didn't know it was live.
Status post-surgery.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
You sound like
I
you
just
feel
came-
all right.
Yeah, I feel better like later in the day. It's just when I wake up in the morning,
Stiff. Yeah.
I don't feel good at all. But throughout the day, it gets better. And I'm gonna actually eat I'm gonna eat some chicken breast and some rice. So I ate salad
Is this the
yesterday,
first
so I'm
time you're
looking
eating?
forward to that. Huh?
Is this the first time you're going to eat something real?
Yeah, well, I had a little bit of Zaxby's salad yesterday, which is grilled chicken. So I guess my second time.
Well, I ate a crack and egg bowl yesterday for breakfast and today for breakfast, and that sat fine with me. But I ate ribs last night for supper and tonight for supper, and I got sick both times. So the only thing I've eaten the last 2 days is the crack and egg bowls, but they're great, and some toast.
Yeah, I eat a lot of Ritz crackers.
God, that sounds good.
It dries your mouth, but it keeps me full.
Well, I'm glad
For
that
anyone who was
gallbladder's
gonna
out.
tweet Uni, you don't have to anymore because apparently someone tells them a little bit later in this live. Sorry, guys.
Tells them what, that we're here?
That he's not the originator of that hashtag.
Let's listen.
I look at it more though as a person standpoint, right? Like a person, like a people type of standpoint. I'll explain in a minute, but I do read that. Emily Baker's already using Tsunami when? When? No. Damn it. I hope you're joking. God damn it.
Ha ha, Uni, ha ha.
All right, so I have to give it to you. I want a clip. I want someone to send me a clip and a timestamp before I give it to
He's
Emily.
Because he
Exactly.
can't go find his own damn
He
timestamp.
knew.
Jesus
He
Louises.
knew.
He can't
That's
go.
why he got it from watching her. I know he did because it was yesterday. when she said it.
Absolutely. Of course.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. Let's listen.
How? How is that?
How is that?
Jeez.
How?
She used it earlier?
How is
Damn
that?
it. There's no freaking way, dude.
No freaking
I guess it's
way.
a pretty easy hashtag to put together, though.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. I saw it
now
in the comments section. I don't think it was on Emily's, though.
Yes, it was. You lying.
Damn. So it
fucker.
does mean people are using it, so. Okay, fine.
So he just
I'll
admitted he
concede it
didn't
to
come
him.
Oh,
up
wait,
with
he's
his
admitting
own
it. He said,
comment
okay,
I
fine.
thought that was
Yep.
really clever.
He said, okay, fine. Was he admitting it?
Yes, I mean, come on. That's a big deal, dude.
Right. He said he saw it in
Yeah.
a comic session. Or comic session? Can I talk?
Comment
And
Comment.
section.
Comment.
what did I say? Golly, what's
Comment.
I
wrong?
don't
I'm not
even
even
know.
that
You did a
high
good
yet.
job
Jesus.
there.
But he thinks he's so smart till he gets proven wrong, and he goes, "Oh man, show me proof."
Hey, Kendra.
And yeah, now that I think about it, it's not really that hard to come up with that. You don't have to be too smart to think of that now that somebody else thought of it first.
Oh, wait, that hurts. Stop.
But he wanted to trademark it because he thought it was so smart and he's so original.
Y'all made me laughing and it hurts, and I'm like, fuck you all.
Yeah, I turned y'all off yesterday. Last night I tried to watch y'all and I couldn't.
Did you laugh?
Aw.
We laughed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We strained.
I was like,
we
oh,
strained
no.
from my mom's because my ride home didn't show up. He fell asleep or something, and then he showed up like at 8 and packed the car, and it was like 9. So I live streamed from my mom's at my laptop, and then I came home and streamed again until
Yeah,
I,
that
until I was
one-
sore and couldn't stream no more.
Yeah, that one was funny, and I was like, nope, I'll watch it some other time.
Well, you wait till you rewind this one, chick, because I'm telling you.
Oh goodness.
Talk about busting a gut.
Yeah, well, not. It's actually not this one. It's actually the first one I did tonight that got booted offline. It's pretty funny.
Oh.
We got dropped after about an hour. Just got home from the only human I see, your father. Oh, I hope you're doing good, Kendra. Or Tiny Dancer. Sorry.
I can't
What's
see the
going on?
chat, so hi everybody.
You sound like those pain meds. Ah, that's how you sound.
No,
No, she
I'm,
doesn't take any, right?
I'm not taking
I
any.
sound like
I'm-
I took all your pain meds, apparently.
Yeah. I don't want to take. I'm sitting down. Or laying down.
Speaking of pain meds, it's
I want to take them,
been
but I
like
just,
8 hours since I took anything, and I am dying here.
yeah, you probably need to take them. They're just
You want
the
to take them, but what?
constipation.
Do what?
Me?
No,
I mean, like
Yeah.
my body needs them. I'm in pain, but let's be real. The constipation is not gonna help me right now.
Oh my
Okay.
god! I've been the medicine I'm on. I've been on for 6 years, so that doesn't happen. Now the morphine maybe in the hospital, which in my opinion, the pain meds that were given me in the hospital
Mm-hmm.
were no better than what I take at home, and I take Vicodin at home. And but it was, I think, just infection, and what I went through, the pain was so bad.
Yeah.
Because as soon
That's
as
what it was.
as soon as I drained the other night at my mom's, the pain was like, woo, child. Woo, child.
So
I
Terry
felt better.
McEwen has a good comment. Does
Mhm.
anyone think that Uni has just been letting all this build before he flips the script on Katie? I think he's gonna run with it as far as he can make money with it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's that.
I don't,
if his
whether or
plan's that
not,
much.
whether or not he flips on Katie or when, it's not a matter of when or if, it's when. It's all going to be about what's best for his platform and his revenue.
He's gonna milk it
Well,
out
he
as long
needs
as he
something
can.
to. He needs something to talk about besides Kyle, because that whole Kyle thing blew up in his face because Kyle.
Oh, he's definitely going to
Well,
be
yeah.
covering this toddy. Now, whose side he's going to be on is going to be,
He's gonna stick with her for a while.
yeah, I think so
Oh,
too.
man. I wouldn't
Whichever's
trust
the
that
most
guy
controversial side.
as far as I could throw him. He seems like so scary to know any business of anybody. Like, he just seems like he will, like you were saying, Joey, he'll just do anything regardless of ethics or morals or how it may affect somebody. He will just use whatever information he has at the ready so he can get views and have content. That's what it seems like to me.
That's what I see as well. I think he's gonna stay on whatever side's the most controversial side, 'cause he wants to get as many views as he possibly can. He loves the attention.
Right.
He
Just
like
the
I
way
said,
that
he
I-
likes
just
that,
the way I
but
see
he
it.
needs. He really needs something else to talk about besides the Kyle, because he talked and talked and talked and talked and talked about the Kyle thing, and then, like I said, then the Discover statement came back proving that Kyle forged, and so he needed to get off of that. You know, it's like Menace has kind of disappeared too. You don't see him. He's not talking about that the NSS anymore, and he hasn't been. I don't think he didn't post for like a couple of days. Like after the Shatner thing, he wasn't really around either.
Right.
You know about the Shatner thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Todd, you have a link in your Twitter DMs.
That whole thing, or that Shatner thing, I just looked at that and I said, wow, who do you think he was fooling, man? Come on.
And they also have
of all the things.
I know, that was ridiculous. And they have this behavioral pattern, people like KJ and Uni, of when something like that happens, when he, the Kyle stuff came out and he was proven wrong, they just move on to something else.
Todd,
they don't admit they were wrong. They don't talk about it. Right?
Right.
They just ignore it and change the subject. Because they can't stand to admit, unlike you, Lil Red, and I think most of the people here who can take responsibility for when they're not perfect. He can't, and neither can KJ.
Todd, you have meet links everywhere. You got them in your Gmail. You got them in your Twitter DMs. Probably your text. We've stalked you with meet hangouts. I think between me and Dot. But you've missed it. Oh, you missed a great 2 streams. And depending on whether he takes the Gmail and just walks in, or he'll be knocking on the door. So we'll listen. And we can listen while we're listening. If you want to let us listen.
Clever. I thought I really fucking clever.
Never.
Damn. Emily's just on it.
Never clever.
KJ is just exposing how truly despicable she is. Do you mean that she's exposing how despicable KJ is, or how despicable Toddy is? And if you don't mind, tell me why. Tell me why you think that.
Who said that in the chat?
I'm going to use it. I just wanted to claim it. I just wanted to be claim. I wanted to be.
Joey.
No, I'm not going to try to steal it from her if she used it.
Who in the chat said that, Joey? Because he read it and he read it.
Chat's not really going.
But
it's still stuck in the beginning.
Yeah, he read that comment, but he ain't on board with his chat dragging KJ. Hey, Amy Austin, Uni is always wrong in my opinion. I agree, Amy Austin. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And he's starting over so we can try to maybe get the chat.
Sucks though. I thought that was really clever. I thought it was going to be really fucking clever. Damn, Emily's just on it. KJ is just exposing how truly despicable she is. Do you mean that she's exposing how despicable KJ is, or how despicable Toddy is? And if you don't mind, tell me why. Tell me why you think that. Oh, I'm going to use it. I just wanted to claim it. I just wanted to be claim. I wanted to be. Now I'm not going to try to steal it from her if she used it first.
Yeah, right.
But damn, dude, it's too obvious. Tsunami
right there.
Is too
right
obvious.
There. GDC Crest. GDC Crest said KJ is exposing how truly despicable she is, and he read that. He didn't mean to read that out loud because he don't know if they meant.
Kick her out. Didn't kick that person out.
He doesn't.
I think it's pretty clear that the person is speaking of KJ. I mean.
And Mother Font's up in there. I love Mother Font.
Yep. There she is.
Let's listen.
How are you all doing? Good, Chimera. I thought you deliberately tried to hijack it, to be honest.
Chimera,
like I was trolling or
from
something.
Reddit?
No, I haven't watched a lot. If you want to see the amount of Emily's videos that I've watched, you can go to my live stream. So
Chimera from Reddit?
I never saw Emily use it, but I'll give it to her. But whoever said that about how
you're trying to hijack
it was GD. KJ's exposing she is. Just let me know why. It helps me understand. I need that.
Yeah, right.
I appreciate your opinion. Hook it up. Type it in. I don't know. Maybe Globus. I might have saw Globus use that tsunami thing in Discord. Because it was either in Discord or the comment section or something. But that's probably why people are using it and why I saw it. So probably because Emily started it. Makes sense, right? Because here, let me give you guys. So we got some people here that are willing to give an opinion, and I love that.
Oh, that's
so
not
let me
the
tell you
same.
what I know.
That's not
I know some
Chimera
stuff.
from Reddit. That's a
I do
Chimera.
know some stuff.
That's not Chimera from Reddit. That's a Chimera truly that speaking.
Uni said, I know some stuff. What?
He ain't
No,
no
you don't.
shit.
You don't know nothing.
He don't know nothing, duper.
He
I
should
know
have
he
been
doesn't know how
talking
to
about.
spell or use grammar. That much I know.
He don't know how to
The
spell.
other
All this,
day.
for me being the new guy and learning all this freaking stuff and learning more about this uni guy just seems like a douchebag and just wants to be on the most controversial side he can get on because all he wants to do is get his name in the limelight and get views. That's what I've gathered from all this so far.
Yeah.
Smart.
And you're right.
You're-
That's why he's talking about Emily Baker, in my opinion.
You are a quick learner, Angry.
That's how he makes his money, basically.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir.
You know, that's why it helps to be friends with people.
What?
KJ deleted all Tatty videos. That's what the lawsuit is about, so she's guilty of that. No, not really. I don't think so.
Yeah, really.
I think that's a little bit
He
of
just has to
misinformation,
disagree, just to
either
disagree.
from Katie or
Pause.
from wherever you heard it. But I'll hook you up in a minute.
Can you pause it?
Well, no, I've heard tsunami before.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
used to describe lawsuit.
In KJ's live today, when she was trying to justify and make up reasons why she deactivated her Twitter and stuff, that when Keemstar retracted his support, that all of his people just flooded her Twitter and were just
Supportive of her.
tweeting, and she deactivated it so she didn't have to see it anymore.
She's
I'm
such
like, you just don't look. If you don't want to see something, just don't go to Twitter. Like,
or do
that-
what
that's-
you've done for the last 2 years and blockity block.
Right. It was just such her lie vault and her creativity is getting dry. She's not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat to where I see my name highlighted. I'm sorry I've not paid attention because I've been looking at Uni's chat. But Ace said I go in there periodically and play dumb. I appreciate that. I do too, except I have to play dumb or deaf and mute because they have me all hidden and shit. Did y'all hear how he said he likes Emily? That will piss Katie off to no end. It's also a lie. Which him and Katie are woven from the same. What's that saying? The same sock. I don't know.
They're cut
Oh,
from
they're-
the same cloth.
Yeah, cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, or the same sock. They're just alike.
All I gotta say is all these groups of people, man, it's like they're a bunch of dyslexic fucking pot stirrers. You know what I'm saying? Is when they don't know which pot they stirred and they're going back to
Yeah,
the next
that's
one.
right.
It's
They
crazy.
ought to have to lick that spoon though.
Oh, they're all licking the spoon, that's for sure.
And she got so pissy about Emily today too for no reason. She doesn't have any
There's a reason.
extra
There's a
information.
reason. The
Well,
reason
right,
is she's
sure.
having to be nice to these people who dare pay her income, who dare come to her live chats and give her super chats, who dare pay membership fees. She's having to be nice to them and let them say what the F they won't do in her chat instead of saying stay on topic with who does that? With Jessie Bear and Mindy Morningstar and who are her other mods?
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
DeLeon.
Those are the only three I know.
So
Hasn't-
when she switched over from members only to regular chat today, she's like, mods, do not delete any comments.
How
Do
did
not
you see
hide
that?
anybody." She said it. She said it out loud.
Oh, on the public one. So you didn't see the unlisted one, right?
No, I didn't.
If you're talking about the members one was the one where I think we're confused because the one I saw the members only one where she was talking about the unfortunate passing.
Oh, that's the same one. It's
she did
2 hours
that
long,
on a
and
public
midway
one.
She switches over. She starts out members only. in
Oh,
that
well,
one,
see,
and
I
then
thought you
switches
meant
over
she
to
did
right
an
down the middle.
unlisted video before that only people with
That's
the link
what I
to.
was
She
thought
did.
too.
She did.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
well then I would like for my people who are members of hers, I would like for one of y'all to drop me that link and I won't share it. I promise I won't share it with anyone. I just want to watch it. I have some of her members that are here. I love you. I've known you for a month and I ain't told nobody. 2 months probably. I ain't gonna tell on you.
Yeah, I trust Lil Red.
But can I
as
get
much
that
as-
link?
yeah.
I just want to watch, and I won't even tell what I
Come
hear
on
there.
with it.
Y'all know. Look, these motherfuckers. No, these. Let me.
Little Red keeps everything
I
close
see
to the
it.
sleeve. She's not one to air things out publicly.
Angry Yank
She keeps it in
is
the
a
background.
member now. Thanks, Yank, for being Lil Red's BFF.
Aw.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome, bud.
Yeah, y'all know me. If y'all been here more than 3 or 4 weeks, you know. And actually, my mod chat today, I started mod chat. I've been promising for 3 months. I felt like finally my mods are all. It's small enough that I can all fit them in one chat, and I've weeded out the ones I can't trust. So I trust it's like 100%. My mods are the bomb. I know it. There's no doubt. And we're chatting today, and they don't know stuff that I thought everyone knew. That's how under the
That's 'cause
cuff I
you're
am.
good at-
That's how quiet I've been. And I've lost a lot of people a month or so ago because I didn't defend myself and talk about stuff. I just wanted to be quiet. And a lot of people left this channel because I didn't talk about it. And I'm not going to talk about it now because they'll see and they'll come back if they want to. If not, they're lost because this is an awesome ass community. But I've got moderators that didn't know what the hell was going on. Moderators. They're
I don't know what's
every
going on.
single
Because
day.
you don't air your dirty laundry. That's why. they're
Because I
coming.
try to not have public feuds.
I mean, I'm a mod and I don't know what's going on.
up,
Todd, you're
That's
never
'cause
here.
you're too busy working.
Todd, when are you coming? My computer shut me down a while ago. When
I
are
think
you?
like
I'm a mod like a couple
Or
of
not.
channels, a couple
When
of
are you
members.
coming, Todd, to fix my computer?
I could probably come out there. Are you gonna be around? Probably
Tomorrow,
Monday
the next
morning?
day, I'm pretty much freed up for the next 3 weeks. I'm pretty much
Well,
here.
Depending on what time I work tonight, I might can do it tomorrow. If not, then I can do it Monday.
I'll be here.
We love all of you, regardless if you're a mod or not.
I
There
love,
you go.
yes, absolutely. I love my members. I love my subscribers. I love the new viewers that are just here not speaking and lurking and watching, because I know if you not speak and lurk and watch enough, you're going to learn to love this community and you're going to speak eventually. I've got people that have just started
That's
talking that have been here for a long time, and when they first speak, I'm like, oh, is that a troll? And they say, I've been here, I just don't talk because I'm shy or I don't talk in chat. I love you all.
I've learned enough from just being here for the short period I've been. I've just learned a bit more, and it's kind of interesting. It kind of piques my curiosity.
I love
'cause
Angry
can do
Yank.
with work. I just want to just get away from all the crap with the real life work, so I just come on here to relax. But then I get a good chuckle at all these people. There's a bunch of just like spot stirs, and it makes me laugh. So, and this is the
Right.
only time I've never had a membership a day in my life. I never even understood what the
Thank
heck it
you
was
so
about.
much.
I
I'm
just think it's
impressed.
cool to have I just think it's cool having green text. I could be a cool kid.
I've
Thank
got
you
to
for
get someone
supporting
to
the
make.
channel.
I've got to get someone to make that memberships a picture of whiskey and a picture of Cheetos and I don't want it to just be a money sign. I want, if someone could help me, please. I need to hit up Chesh or something.
Chesh, yeah, I was about to say Chesh can do it.
With graphics,
she's-
I do
she's
graphic
got-
work all the
Hey,
time.
Raymond,
Raymond,
Eugene.
Eugene.
Chronic
My
Your
banner.
Lurker.
Yay,
Right.
Raymond! Thank you for speaking.
Yay!
Red. I do
Um,
graphic work all the time. The graphic banner on my channel, I made that.
I
do
did.
all the graphics. for
Ooh,
my
you
channel.
might have
Oh,
a hookup
yay.
right there.
Yes.
What did he say? I didn't. Oh, he's an internet dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's an internet dude. There you go.
Yank, yeah.
I do
Graphics
want to
all the
say that the people in this chat that have been here lurking or not lurking, they know that I know how to keep a secret. I don't have those loose lips that sink ships. I can keep a secret. So if you have anything to say to me, I promise. There's so
Hey,
many.
Petra Rabbit. She
There's
says
so-
she rarely makes your live, so or never.
Yeah,
I'm happy
I
you're
called her
here for
out
a live.
earlier because I don't recall that name being here much. And thank you for being here. Hey Tiff, y'all that know me, if you've been here a while, you know there's so many things I could have settled so long ago with sharing DMs. I won't ever do that. I don't care what the reason.
Yeah, we're not like
Krista
unirock.
York says, I wish I felt more a part of the community. Is there something that we aren't doing that you think that could
Krista,
help?
I want to talk to Krista now. How long have you been? I've seen your name a few times now, but have you been here for a long time? And just me getting familiar with your name and seeing you, I know that there's been a lot of new people here recently, and I've gotten better about being immediately paranoid because the night that Angry Yank showed up, it was a very controversial night. It was the night before I went to hospital, actually, and I thought he was a troll. He
Oh, I
knows.
missed that night. Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, I was in the doghouse for a while.
No, not really. But we communicated that with you, and even after that, I have to vet people, whatever. I just instinctively am a trusting.
Wow.
I'm
She's
very.
been here a long time.
I'm very instinctively trusting. I've been here since the day that someone pretended to be you in KJ's chat, and you haven't been speaking that long, though, right? You've been kind of quiet.
But so Ace, you feel the same way? You don't
Hey,
feel as
PJ.
much a part of the community as you wish you did? Ace Ventura?
Anyone that's in the chat that doesn't feel enough part of the community, I want you to tell me, and I will do whatever I can to make that different because I'm sorry.
Yeah, and engage more. Like
and
engage
like
with us. It's a two-way street.
the last week I've been terrible because I've been on my laptop. I can't read the chat. Now I'm back home, and it might take me a little bit to get back. And I have apologized about it a few times because I've been like reading Uni's chat over here. Ace Ventura, I love you, always have.
Hey guys, another way to interact is to
All right.
be followers of each other on other platforms, like if you have Twitter or
If you
Yeah.
don't like
Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, on Facebook,
Facebook.
I'm red.little.311. On Instagram, I'm LILRED00 underscore LilRed 00 underscore on
And
Double
if you're
R.
looking for them, they're in the description of the video as well.
Yeah, you don't have to pay
Guys,
any
you can-
money. You don't have to pay shat to get my attention or be a part of this community. I
Right.
Yeah,
love
just engage.
Be here
engage,
and
talk.
to
Let's
us.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Hey,
two-way
Bama.
street. Yeah. It's like,
And you guys,
Engage.
feel free. You can add me on any platform. Just message me, and if it's
Hey,
a different
Laura.
name, just message me. I accept anyone who's in our channel. I always add you when it's other
And I
platforms.
love
always.
that people
And
are.
that's a good way too.
I really love that people are saying, "Hey, I'm a lurker. I've been here for a while." I love that. And just hearing, "Hey, I've been here a while, but I don't usually speak." I get that a lot. But when she just said, "I've been here since the fake Little Red went to KJ," that tells me that ain't no bullshit. She's really been here since then. And to me, that's amazing. I wished you'd have felt comfortable enough to speak out all this time because now we'd all feel like we knew you as much as we know each other.
Hey, Tammy Hughes.
That's why I was
Hey,
surprised the first time I
guys.
came in here. I came here the first time. I was just so like, this place is really cool. So I started talking the first night I came in. Usually I'm a lurker too. I just sit for like a week or so and
Yeah.
see
You
what
weren't
things are
shy.
about.
And
things are,
Angry Yank's only been here 2 weeks, and he's part of us because he just made himself part of it. You just got to engage and talk, and hey,
Hey guys,
you're here.
know that we're accepting of everyone as long as there's no disrespect or anything like that going on.
no
Everybody's welcome.
shenanigans.
We would welcome Unirock and KJ if they came.
Absolutely.
I mean, Keon comes all the time.
Yeah, but
No,
one
I
thing,
get extra.
One thing
Karen
that
Nash Collins says, "I just found you last week, new subscriber." Well, thanks for joining,
who? I missed that one.
Karen Nash Collins.
Oh,
Karen Nash Collins.
welcome, Karen. Thank you for speaking.
And Natalie, I mean, it's so cool.
I
that
think that's
you can
a-
go from being just about to leave because you're kind of upset to saying that you love the community. I
Look,
mean, in
she's been
less
here
than
though.
an hour.
I know that name, and I just never would have known that about her had she not been ballsy enough to speak up and say it. And I just have that much more respect for her because if we had 108 people at the time she spoke up, and 107, 105 of them probably felt differently than she did. Mad respect. I don't care if you believe that the rain is made from poop. If you will speak it against 100 other people in chat and say that's how you believe, I have respect for you for standing up for your belief. I don't care.
We have another person who spoke up.
Rumpus.
Yep.
Rumpus time is over.
What?
Lurky Lou here.
Rumpus
Been following
time.
this for over a year just to enjoy listening to this. Everyone, we've only been here since when? When did we start?
My first live stream was August 7th, maybe.
Yeah, we've only been here since.
But
He's probably talking about Steve.
Twitter.
and SS
They've
and
been
everything.
trolling.
gotcha.
Yeah, I've been on Twitter for a year.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
Steve and all this stuff. Welcome, Rumpus,
Yeah,
and thank
started
you
with-
for speaking. Thank
You
you.
were Steve's
Sure.
wife. Yeah, you were Steve's wifey.
Oh yeah, back then I was. Now I'm like
Yeah.
number 4. Like screw you, Steve.
I did the green thing so I can keep more in touch and keep more of the what's going on because I don't have those. I don't have that Twitter or that Facebook or any of the Instagram. I don't have any of that stuff.
Yeah,
I
y'all.
don't
What
have
were
the
you
time.
watching?
I don't have time for that.
The lurking
What
is
chat
done.
were you watching?
Lurking time's over. Y'all got to speak up now.
Yeah, it's a two-way street.
'Cause Lil Red said so.
What chat were you talking about?
Who?
You said watching Uni's chat? What chat?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you said it like 5 minutes ago. I meant to ask.
I said whether they were watching. Like I've had.
No, I thought you said you were watching Uni's chat and bouncing back and forth.
Oh, I was
didn't know it was
reading.
live.
Joey's been playing Uni's Periscope, and I've been reading. We've been trying to find somebody's comment in the chat, so I was not
Oh,
paying
okay.
attention to my chat like I should have been.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
I
if
got
it
a
was
couple
live
more
right
new
now.
comments to read. Laura S. I've been watching your videos for a long time, but this is my first chat.
Yay!
Well, welcome.
Is your first chat that you actually made live stream, or just the first time you spoke? Why did Laura? There's a few Laura with the initials behind them. But welcome, and I'm glad you spoke.
We have another
Delta can
one,
help you
Chronic
out.
Life KB.
I love
I've been here
this.
listening for quite some time, Little Red. Can't type as often as I'm legally blind and can't keep up the chat, but love your channel.
We love you
Thank you,
too,
Chronic Life.
man. This
We
is,
can't even put on slow chat for you. We'd have to put on.
Integrity, Little Red Y'all. I've been around since last year. I remember seeing you on Stewie's lives when
Steve.
Leslie happened. Steve's lives.
that's the first
Leslie
place I
happened.
ever went live was
Never
with
missed a
Steve and
live.
Britters. Let me say, if there's ever anyone in my chat that has trouble keeping up with the chat, ask. I don't mind putting a slow mode on for someone if they need that. I've got it on 30 seconds now. I love that y'all are speaking up tonight. This is amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all. Like, I don't want anyone to ever feel like you. Like, I know, like Kano is shy. Kino, some of us call her Kino. She's very shy. She is a real life friend of Steve's. This is how I met her. And
Yeah, IRL. Yeah.
she was here for a long time and wouldn't speak. And now homegirl done did a Facebook Live yesterday, and I missed it. Just
She's
grand.
okay to me all the time.
Oh,
Just
Lord.
grand. I watch every
Alright.
night. Glad you're feeling better. I had sepsis, so I understand what you went through. Thank you, Gran. Thank you so much.
Well, are you better
Yes.
though? Do you still have the knot? Is it gone? Is the other knot okay?
The knot on the right side of the incision is gone. I still have. He took the bottom 4 or 5. I think it was just 4 staples out, and now I have a
Okay.
2-inch incision that I'm having to pack 4
Oh,
inches
okay.
deep with gauze
Oof.
and let it drain. And I go back Friday, and hopefully we can stop this nonsense. But
Yeah,
I
well,
have
keep
another
it.
one
Yeah.
to read.
Weeping wounds, like you
Hold
need
up.
to keep it open, keep it clean, saline flush. You know.
oh, and the
Yeah.
doctor, I said, well, let me ask you, like, when can I shower without a bag? He said, what do you mean? And I said, you know, when can I get my like the staples can't get wet? He said, no, you can shower just like everything. Just make sure you towel dry it really good when you're done. I didn't shower for a week, y'all. I took bird baths, like with a washcloth and a sink
bath.
and a tub, and just wet the washcloth and wash myself.
Yeah,
I
but
got
you
in the
weren't doing
shower.
anything like strenuous.
I
you
got
know
in the
what I mean? Like, you
shower.
weren't running a marathon.
I got in the shower a few times, and I taped a Ziploc bag to my belly. And maybe if I'd known I could take a real shower and my discharge papers didn't tell me, maybe hot water hitting that would have kept the infection from happening. Who knows?
True. Well, that and it
Crazy
could have been
didn't
something
say
they sewed inside of you or stapled inside of you. You know what I mean? Infections
Well, the
that could have got in
insides
there.
are those sutures that dissolve. And
Dissolving, yeah.
Right. So,
I
okay,
have
we're not
another
talking
new
about me
person
anymore.
Statement. Chris T says, hello, everyone. My first comments. I only listen, but I have been here the whole time, so I already feel like I know you all. Keep up the great work, Little Red.
And what's
Y'all.
that name?
Thank you.
Or timestamp?
Chris T.
Chris T.
Chris
Thank you
T.
so much for speaking.
855.
Did you get just Gran too?
I read that one,
No, I
yeah.
don't think so.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
We don't want to miss anybody.
This
'cause
is
You
why.
know what, guys?
Hey,
So
Leanne.
cool. I
There was
love this.
there was also a Laura S. Laura S. has been watching me
Whoa.
videos for a long time.
Yeah, we read. I think we read that one, right?
We
I
don't
don't-
we don't want another P gate or whatever. Who's got water?
Chronic Life
Mike's
said,
not
I have
home
been
tonight,
here.
we're okay.
Chronic Life, did we read that one? I've been here listening for quite some
Yes.
time. Can't listen. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me say y'all are amazing. For I have been in chats back in the day where I was scared to type because what might happen? Are they going to speak to me? And then what do I say? So nobody's going to eat you or bite you. And I think it's awesome that people are speaking. And the best way to become a part of a community and be like is just to come in and say hey. And we're all going to say
Yep.
hey. And after we see your name a few times, we're going to know you and we're going to be like, how are you today? How's your granddaughter? How'd work go today? Like, we're just going to know as much as you want us to know about you.
But it is a two-way street, so speak up.
Yeah,
You
talk
will
to
get-
us.
Yeah, because you know what? We have the best mods who are going to greet you when you say hello.
Yeah, our mods are.
Because they do. They try to greet everyone who comes in.
And
So all we have
one
to do
thing,
is see you.
sorry, Dottie. One thing I want to suggest, and it's not perfect, but it does help if you at us.
Oh, God,
Absolutely.
yes.
I was gonna say that. Yep.
We do miss some people because I totally missed Nicole. Like, hey, Kano, like, and didn't even know I was missing her. Sometimes I don't know. It's just your eyes just. I don't know how to explain it. But if you add somebody, they don't even have to be a mod. But if you do it, more than likely somebody's
Well,
going to respond back. to
the
you.
thing is, and for people who aren't here or don't do this regularly, it took me a long time to figure this out. Steve explained it to me multiple times.
All right,
When-
is that Todd?
When someone,
What?
Oh,
when
not
someone,
you.
can
No,
I? When
No,
some-
I think it is
Hello?
Todd who's being noisy.
When someone does at Little Red Y'all, to you on your computer, it's gonna look like you just wrote at Little Red Y'all, but to me, it's red. My name's highlighted.
It's orange.
Right.
To Dottie or Todd or the person in the chat, it's not. But to me, it's highlighted red.
Right.
So when
You
you,
have to do it the way it looks too. You got to make sure if it's a capital.
unless you're on
unless
you're on a computer or a desktop or a laptop, and then when you hit at and type 2 letters, it's gonna bring it up and you hit enter. But if you're on your phone and it doesn't complete it for you, you have to complete the whole thing. And then it highlights us. So we're in red, so it draws our attention a little bit more.
But you don't even have to put the whole name. You can just put half the name. As long as you spell it right, it'll
See,
still
I've
light it up.
never,
Then it's not
I
gonna
don't know how that
highlight
works
though,
with a
though.
phone.
Yeah, it does. It does it on mine.
Well, when people go at Dottie and don't put my last name, it doesn't highlight. And that's okay because I look for my name and it's really unusual, which makes
Yeah.
I've always wondered on a phone
Sammy
how that
Joe's
works.
checking on you. It's just check, make sure you're doing good.
I've always
And I
wondered.
just want
I've always wondered, like,
Yes,
in
I'm
Steve's
good,
chat, if I'm on my
everybody.
phone and I do at Steve instead of doing at Steve and
Yeah,
space
and it'll
and
pop
M,
up.
because no, on a phone it doesn't autocomplete. So if I do at
Right, it does
Steve,
not.
it doesn't highlight it if you don't space
Anytime
McCrae
anyone
underscore.
writes the word today, it lights up Todd in a sentence.
If you're on a desktop or laptop. But
No,
not-
period. Like in my chat, if anybody writes the word today, it pops up orange as Todd in the word.
Oh,
like it
well, there
highlights
you go. I
Todd
learned
anywhere it
something
sees it.
new.
Like literally anywhere it sees my name, it pops it up. Period. You don't have to add it. You
Well-
just write Todd.
Well,
and
better
I'll
to
see
be
it in
safe
orange.
than sorry.
Hey, Kano, were
Yeah.
your ears burning, boo? Because she is in the
It's a
chat right now.
autocorrect feature.
We were just talking about you.
I just wanted to read what Krista York said. She goes, "These live streams give me something to look forward to every night." Well, I'm happy you're here. That's awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
I feel like we've
And
been
me
yelling
too.
at each
Yeah.
other.
Answer,
me too.
you're funny.
Hey,
I love you, girl.
exploratory minds. I haven't seen. I feel like I haven't
Okay.
seen you lately.
Taryn,
Except on Twitter.
Yeah,
Red.
yeah.
Taryn McEwen says, "Can y'all introduce on screen? I'm only familiar with a few." So I'll
Introduce.
yourselves.
Wait, what now?
Taryn McEwen says, "Can you introduce yourselves on the screen? I'm only familiar with a few people."
Sure. My name is Little Red. I'm from North Carolina. This is my chat. I know you know my voice if you've been here a few times. So next. And if we're going through the by me,
What is all that
the next will be Todd. Even though it says Ryan,
Hey.
it's Todd.
Yeah,
Introduce
I'm
yourself,
Todd.
Todd.
Sometimes it'll
Yeah,
say
I'm Todd.
Todd.
I'm also from North Carolina. And don't call me Ryan.
Yeah, that's his
Don't
friend's name.
dox me. Don't.
Next is Dottie. Go ahead, Dottie.
I'm Dottie Morgan, and that is my name. I live in Wisconsin, in the frozen tundra, eh? And I don't know. I love being here. This is my get away from reality time, and I love it. You guys just make me really happy. I just want to let you know that.
We're her peeps. We're the peeps.
When my fiance, when I go to stream, he goes, "Oh, you're gonna go talk to your peeps?" I'm like, "Yep."
Chris, someone told me earlier today in the chat that she said she was with her it won't gang, it was her it was something like that.
Squad, fam. Something.
Squad or something like that, yeah. Tribe. She said tribe.
Tribe?
Hey, April.
Oh, that's a bad word, though. Tribalism's bad.
Well, Mom say this is my tribe as far as my kids. People make... Are you talking about that like as racial or something?
Oh, no, tribalism, period. It's just not good.
Tribalism? No, we're not talking about like that. We're just like... And I
know.
I am so
it's
super sick of
touchy.
hearing people say, that's my tribe, talking about my kids, because where'd that come from? But whatever your word is, this is a little family. This is Little Red's Army. Veronica, you're next. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Veronica, 45. What am I supposed to say?
She's the one that sings the songs. Veronica is the voice and the writer of the songs we play before the stream starts every night.
And she has a nice last name.
Oh, well, I shortened it even more just to.
You aren't 45. No way, Jose.
No way, Jose.
It's not my age. No.
Oh, and you have to say
I thought you said you were 45.
My tagline is let's listen, and Veronica, you do yours.
Who does that?
Who does that? And what's yours, Dottie? You have one? Dupa. Dottie says dupa.
You have a tag word? A tag?
Dupa. I live in a little town that's Polish. And dupa is a Polish word for ass. So I can call people dupas and people don't know what I'm saying. There you go. Hey.
And next is our newest panel member, Yank. Introduce yourself. I love this. This is kind of cool. We've never done this.
Name is Yank from Wyoming. I'm the new guy. I sit back and listen, and I put in obnoxious little angry remarks every now and then about certain people that we talk about. So,
I just learned something new. You just said Jake. Didn't know it. I know another name. I got your email name.
Mm-hmm.
But I just call you Yank.
Yep.
And chat. Introduce yourself if you're awake.
I'm awake.
She just had surgery as
first,
well, so she's just listening.
Yeah, I'm really on medical leave for I don't know.
Post-op.
For a minute. Yeah, post-op. It's just chat. You can call me chat. Hi to everybody and welcome to all the people who have been here but are just now speaking. I will be interacting with y'all when I'm back on here.
I have to say, I'm glad you're back, chat, but I have to say, Elliot's Web, I just was talking about you a few hours ago. Can anyone back me up? Dottie, you heard me. I was like, Elliot's Web. I haven't seen her in a few days in my chat, and I miss. I hope they come back.
I'm gonna y'all. I'm gonna come on.
Do what? No, I'm glad you're here, Elliot. I haven't seen you, and I've been wondering what's up.
Thank you.
Just Carter.
Oh, and I'm from Arkansas, so yep, Southern girl too.
Oh yeah, I'm North Carolina, by the way. Todd's North Carolina. Me and Todd have streamed together. He come to my house before and we did a stream. If you didn't see it,
I wanted to mention.
Oh wait, where's Joey? He's gone. He left.
Well, I've been here the whole time down south Mississippi, and if you want to go, you know, if we can't make you stick around, then you know it's your choice. You can't please everybody. But I was gonna say that I think this is the first time that we've heard from you too, and
yeah, you're a new person. I appreciate you sticking up.
Brought you up, yeah. But I was gonna ask you if you've been here for a while, or if you.
I'm kind of curious as to why they're saying you're hateful. Because I haven't heard you be hating.
Or no, who, me?
Yeah, at 10:05 down south said Veronica just hateful and it's not something that's productive. But maybe she wasn't talking about you.
No, because I noticed that they said they were gonna leave.
Oh,
it
we
wasn't
don't
a
want
two-way
anyone to
street,
leave.
and so I started talking, just engaging.
Oh,
and
it is a
asking why.
two-way street. Wait, what?
Well, no, this is something different. You weren't here when we were
okay.
talking about. We kind of got in a debate about some stuff that we disagreed on, which is cool. But you know,
Roger that. Dissenting opinions count.
I mean, yeah, and another thing, like if anything ever gets brought up in the chat and it's a disagreement and we want to move on and you still have issue with me or Dottie, or feel free. My DMs are open everywhere. If we don't follow each other on my Twitter, it does go as a message request, so I have to see it, and sometimes it is in the media. But you can always message me and ask me, and we'll talk. But I don't want anyone to feel like I don't feel like my panel's ever mean to anyone.
And you can always message me as well. My DMs are open to everybody.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I'm trying to take some of the weight off Little Red, because you get like 1 million, don't you?
I do, but I'm pretty good about keeping up, and I don't feel like anyone's been rude tonight.
I kind of feel like they might be behind in the video a little bit because they're responding to my typed stuff, but not to what we're saying.
Okay, so they might not be live. Yeah. You
and
never
if you
know because there's a delay.
In chat, you can go to the Punicock. That's always open on Twitter. That's
Todd.
Well, I'm saying, like, you don't want to talk to a
And I think it's puny cuck, all right? So you seek it out.
No, it's Punicock.
Punicock.
Yeah, on Twitter it's Punicock. The Gmail is Punicock, but the actual Twitter is Punicock.
Yank, he has his own little parody account of Uni, so.
Yeah.
I can see why I call him Unicook, because he's an idiot.
I have many names for him.
Yeah.
I do want to say, when Word Angel has to leave for $4.99, I have to run. Love you all. Love you more. One Word Angel. Thank you. I'll
Bye, One Word Angel.
Talk to you tomorrow morning in the DM.
Night.
All my names lit up right there.
Hey, Becky P.
Look, Little Red, when you just said my name, it lit up the Todd. And when Taryn said it lit up Todd, even though it's spelled wrong there and you put apostrophe S
I didn't say Todd, I said
You
Puny.
can only see it, though. We can't see it.
I know, but I'm saying it doesn't.
I didn't act you, though. I just put...
It doesn't have to. You don't have to.
You know what?
My name, TOD. It's lit
you
up.
know what's weird? I've been in other people's chats, just like not live. Like I've went to Joe, for instance, chat before to just read her chat because someone told me, yeah, that's what I'm explaining. And I would see my name highlighted, and I wasn't in that chat live, and I'm like, how the hell did my name get highlighted there?
It shows it to you whenever, so.
I see her seal it. Oh,
I asked Steve. I said, did they at me even though I wasn't there? And he said, no, they don't have to. So I don't understand how all that works.
Yeah. So if you don't at me, or if you just write Todd, like TOD shows up, even if it's today, if it's spelled wrong.
I'm doing it right now.
You put an apostrophe, you do anything, it pops up as Todd.
I'm doing it right now.
That's the AI.
I just sent you one, Todd.
Yep, there it is, right there. Todd.
You pick up part of the word.
Seriously, I didn't add.
No, you don't have to. That's what I'm telling you.
Somebody type.
You're right, Todd.
Somebody type LILRED. Don't put y'all behind it and hit enter, and let me see what happens.
It'll show up.
Don't put y'all. Just put like LILRED. No y'all. See, it's just chat. It didn't work. Veronica's worked.
I just did it. Yeah, but I'm on my laptop, so.
Okay, it's not highlighting for me. It must depend on what you're typing.
Todd, you're special.
Highlight your own name.
Todd, why are you on Top Chat and not Live Chat, sir?
Because I haven't switched it yet. Because I'm on my phone.
Busted.
I
just sat down with the pizza. I was gonna eat the pizza.
What kind of pizza?
That's why I was making noise.
Mississippi. I would hope you give us another chance.
All that noise I was making.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll switch back off of that.
Hey, pizza.
Pizza. And
Here's the thing, though. I mean, at this point, I don't think that I mean, if Down South Mississippi wants to leave at this point, then thank you. Like, it's been cool. You know, I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm just speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else. Nobody speaks for anybody else here, as far as I know. But we've been kind. We've apologized for perhaps being less than respectful, and we're trying to welcome as many people as we can. We're asking you not to go. I mean, I feel like we've gone above and beyond at this point to try and get you to stay. And if you still want to go, then you can't please everybody. And some people just gotta part ways. But I mean, the love that, if you can look at this chat and see the love and the support and the effort putting into to make sure that everybody is noticed, and if we don't, it's just, we're not perfect. And if you can see that and still say, I'm out of here, I'll never be back, then
bye.
Well, I'm not gonna be rude like that, but I mean, not that, whatever. We're all.
That's just Tom.
I was saying bye. What?
No, I know.
This is my fault though, because I've made this atmosphere where I've been look, the first 2 months I was on here, I apologize every day. I cried a lot of times apologizing, and I apologize for stuff I didn't know why I was apologizing. I hope that no one's felt offended tonight, but I don't think that Veronica has done anything terribly wrong to anyone tonight. I don't want anyone to leave, but I'm not apologizing anymore. And I hope that down south will come back and maybe we can have a stream and talk about why the Earth's flat. Because I do want to do that stream. I really do.
They'll get over it.
That'd
People
be cool
calm down.
too. And I'll say this: any people that made me angry, just take it out on Angry Egg.
I do have to still keep it in my head that. Never mind, I won't say that part. But
and just take
I'm
a break.
a nice person. What can I say?
You are, but I've kind of created this environment where
you apologized a lot.
I just want everyone to be happy, like
right. But
can't we all just get along?
I mean, we do know that there are. I've had people come in on fake accounts and made me apologize and cry. So,
amen, Karen.
Well,
I just want to read
I just want to finish this up. I'm sorry. Here we are apologizing to each other. But I just want to be clear, guys. I don't think that down south Mississippi had a direct issue with me personally. I was just the one who was communicating in the chat, and they're definitely behind in the chat. There was just one statement I think that upset them, that somebody said that the Bible was written by a man, and I think it just was too much for them, and I think that was it.
Me.
So just so you know, just wanted to clear that up, that I don't feel like
I didn't say a man. I said it was written by men. Because that's all I said.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean to open up that subject again, but I just don't want people to think that I think that there's anything going on. That's all.
All right. Okay, so let me read this comment.
Why can't we be friends?
Stacy Bloomberg said, y'all gotta watch Kay Baxter. Hilarious. About KJ accidentally responding to Toddy's attorney with a sock account. Really? She did?
Wait,
I didn't hear that.
Wait, who did that? Whose attorney with the sock? Kay Baxter?
KJ accidentally responded to Toddy's attorney with a sock account. I know that he got screenshots of a sock account. Did she actually respond with a sock account to Michael Saltz?
No, but I don't know about that, but Michael Saltz posted, that account posted, I believe, screenshots of someone from Katie's chat saying we and I, and then someone saying, Katie, I think you forgot to sign out of your account.
Yeah, you forgot to switch accounts.
What?
Yeah. She was in her sock account and saying I and we, like talking about her account. And
I can share that real fast.
Yes, please.
Just show.
Anyway, Red, everybody, I want to bug out.
Well, thanks for stopping in.
So I wanted to tell everybody, have a good night.
I'm emailing you, by the way, Yank.
What's that?
I'm emailing you.
Okay. Yeah, just drop me an email.
Yank.
Everybody have a good night. See y'all later.
Nighty night.
Take care, everybody. Stay safe.
You too, bro.
Thank you. All right, this is the pinned tweet on his on Michael Saltz's, who is Toddy's lawyer. He said, we are informed that Mama 1095 was a sock account used by Without a Crystal Ball. See below. We believe the account may have been used to spread information about our clients, but cannot confirm due to it being deleted. Please contact us via email if you have copies of relevant posts. So this is the original, which this Twitter responded to. It seems like Katie from Without a Crystal Ball should have sympathy for Micah, but not pick her apart and bully her. People who have a guilty conscience like to point the finger. And here's that mama account. Thea says, I've done nothing to be guilty.
Yeah, there it is.
I have every right to point at the child exploitation and abuse this little lad had endured at the hands of these
This
POS.
little lad.
And then Jennifer Beachy goes, I'm confused here. I think you might have forgotten to switch accounts. Yes.
Yes, those amazeballs.
So this
Wow, cool.
is a stock account just
But
by that admission.
wasn't this shared by the lawyer's account though?
Yes. This is
Yeah.
This is his pinned tweet.
I love it.
He don't play. He ain't joking around.
Well, I mean, people are so shocked that this lawyer, so Twitter, whatever, but y'all have to think the internet has taken over a lot of the world. Like, I know people who don't watch TV, but are all informed online. Like, my friend that's been watching my house, I come home yesterday, my TV won't working, right? I get in bed, I've been gone for a week and a half. I'm like, why is my TV in the bedroom asking for a PIN number? And he's like, it works in here. It really won't working in there because I missed paying my bill because I was in the hospital. So I went online and paid my bill. He's been staying here for a week and didn't know TV won't working because he don't watch TV. So some people just don't. But there has to be lawyers who do this for a living because there are people who this is their living. So there has to be lawyers who get online. Now Katie's going online and saying, I love you, boo, I'm proud of you. That's just plain ridiculous.
And you know that he had mentioned his reason behind it. He goes, you can get a lot of information on social media platforms. He goes, just look at how much Donald Trump tweets. I mean, that just gives you an idea that, he goes, it's there, it's available. I mean,
well, in my opinion, he needs to quit tweeting.
Really?
Donald Trump?
No, not him. I'm talking about Michael
No,
Phelps.
Donald Trump
He used him as an example as to why.
Yeah, I got it. But Donald Trump needs to put his phone down. They need to take it from him.
I agree.
I think that they figured out that one day the most time he spent on Twitter was 6 hours in one day.
Isn't he well, I'm just going to hold my tongue.
I can't talk about somebody spending hours on Twitter a day because.
Well, but he's the president, though, But
anyway, I think he has bigger things to do, right?
Yeah. But that was just an interesting piece of trivia that I learned. But yeah, I mean, I think that attorneys who saw that there were going to be issues on the internet like this with
got ahead of that game. Hell yeah.
With influencers and stuff, and they got in on that early. They have it made.
Hey,
definitely.
I never saw the internet until I was 19, and my brother had AOL Messenger, and at the house that he was renting a room from, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this internet stuff?" I was like 19 years old, y'all. No, I'm lying. How old was I? I was a teenager. I was on up there. I was old enough.
Well, we're about the same age, and
I'm 43. I was 17 or 19 anyway, and
yeah.
If I'd have known this, I'd have been more proactive in high school and maybe tried harder, and I could have made a career out of the internet maybe, because I love it here.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
But I think that, from what I understand, isn't that lawyer one of the top firms in the country? Did I hear that right?
I don't know, but I'm impressed.
I know he's high powered.
I mean, there's millionaires everywhere, and they need attorneys. And I mean, there are so many different little tiny facets and branches of law that people need help with. And there's got to be attorneys for all of them. So.
Yeah, so there has to be internet attorneys, like no matter what, there has to be.
Me and Kier must be the oldest people here. No, I'm just kidding. Remember AOL Messenger? And did you ever go in Yahoo chat rooms? Remember dial-up?
The,
Oh, heck
the
yeah.
most
Download
funniest,
anything.
like someone asked Kate,
Someone
someone asked Katie in her chat today, what is one of your best memories with any person? And I thought about that. Like, what would I say if someone asked me that? Because they didn't say, what's your favorite memory ever? They just said, what's one of your favorite memories with any person or a person or something? And, like, the first time I ever went on, my brother showed me AOL Messenger or whatever. But I went to my friend's house who owns she owns a company, her and her husband. But this was, my baby was a baby. He's 22 now. He's fixing to be 22 in December. So he was not born yet or a tiny baby. This is how long ago it was. And she had a laptop with AOL Messenger, and we were in a chat room, and it was like a 420 chat room, and she was high. I might have been, because this was back, yeah, I probably was, because it was before I had kids, and I used to be a pot smoker before I had kids. We laughed. I laughed until I busted a gut that night. I'm telling you, like, it was so funny because it was a 420 chat room. Everyone was high. And it's the first time I had ever been online in a chat room in my life. And it was so funny. Elliot Webb said, I think I might have spoken up a bit too much today in Emily D. Becker's chat. I'm so frustrated and sick of how people feel so much pity for Katie. Oh, poor Katie. I've seen a few of her. I've not been to a live of Emily's. I've watched some of her lives later. I'm impressed, but I've had a lot going on, so I haven't like watched a whole one. But I don't. Is she really getting pity? Because if you go to her live chats, Elliot, it looks like she's trying so hard to be nice, and all these people are asking her questions like they really give a damn and giving her compliments like your profile is gorgeous and you're so pretty. But really, they're brand new accounts no one's ever seen, and I think they're trying to trigger her because they're pissing her off, asking her about Vaughn. They're making her mad, asking her about striking Angelica, and why can't she say Angelica's name right? And I think they're triggering her, and I tried to give her charity at the beginning of this stream. I did my best. I tried. I don't have a whole lot. Going to eat. I'll be listening. I'm so glad you're eating, chat.
Yes.
Go get some rest, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt, so I put it in everything. But yeah, my supper's ready, so I'll talk to everybody later.
Love you.
See you, girl.
All right, love y'all. Have a good one.
It's been so nice to have Todd and Joey and chat with us here.
Well, thank you.
Dottie. This, like, really.
Heck yeah.
And Veronica, you're new. I'm glad you're here, but like Joey and Todd haven't been here lately, so.
Yeah, I've just been busy. I'm coming back around more just because, I mean, like,
Angie,
you know, it's
dare.
that time of the year. I mean, it's, you know, Black Friday's coming up. There was, you know, the election happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's really busy time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
It's peak season for what I do. So.
Phone calls kicking you off. Getting phone calls kicking you off. I miss Cassandra.
Oh, that's from, they're talking about when you had AOL, like the dial-up.
God,
someone
man.
called, it knocked you off the internet. I hated it.
Back in, could you imagine back in 1997, dial-up, and you got like, and could you imagine just,
that's what I grew up with. Yeah.
can you imagine like nowadays just clicking and bam, you're online.
Crazy.
Well, I'm old enough
Crazy.
to remember
But science
party
isn't
lines
real.
and rotary phones.
Oh, hey, rotary phones.
I remember
God,
rotaries.
You're not that much older.
How about party lines, y'all?
Oh, heck
Yeah, party line.
What's a party
Everybody
line?
jumps on.
You would dial *33 or something like that.
It's
No,
always
no.
on.
No,
and you
no,
just
no,
get
no,
on
no.
it.
I'm
No, it's
talking-
always there.
You shared a phone line
Yeah.
with your neighbors, and you had like
Everybody
3 or
has
4
it.
different houses.
Yep.
Oh no,
on
I've
the
never
same
heard of
line.
that.
Oh yeah,
And
no, I don't know
picked
about that.
up the phone, and there'd be someone talking. You had to hang
No,
up.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, that's out
I'm
in the country,
old.
back in the old
That's a
school,
country
like,
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be
Well,
regional.
I've not heard of. I've heard of party line, but I didn't know you had to share a line with your neighbor. I used to
I know
wonder.
there's another kind of party.
I used to wonder how Andy Griffith could pick up the phone and Elizabeth was just there, or whatever it was.
Party line.
Like, how come when he picks up, the operator's just there? He didn't have to dial anything. He just said,
Operator.
"Dial me up, Doc," and get Doc on the phone.
Because
How
it's like
did-
a party line. The operator was always
How
on
did
the
the operator
open line.
know that he picked up his phone if he
Because
didn't
she
dial?
was always on the line, 24/7. during her shift, like a party line. If you're on it,
Well,
you're
there
on it.
used to not
Pick
be
up, you
dial
tap in.
tones. It would just be as the operator would just, did you say IDQ, Tom?
ICQ. It was like a
what's
very
that?
early messenger.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Very
IRC radio
early.
chat.
My
IRC.
graduation gift for my dad, he didn't buy it for me. He signed for me to buy my own pager when I graduated. Like, I wanted a pager.
pagers.
I wanted a pager. I wanted a pager. There weren't the cell phones were big box phones in
Yeah,
cars.
I had a pager. I had a
So,
pager senior year of high
in
school.
order to get a pager, you had to have credit, and I didn't. So my dad signed for me, and my daddy didn't sign for shat. Like, he wouldn't sign. He didn't put his credit on nothing. But I mean, a pager's $20 a month, so he did that for me
Yeah.
for my graduation.
No, my dad just gave me his pager, like, because he used to get pagers from work all the time. So like he would just give me his pagers. So I was like, I had laser pointers and pagers and a giant brick phone and then the first big flip phones. Like I was pimping out senior year. Like I was good. And all it really was for my girlfriend to like text 147 to me all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I love you and stuff.
People are going old school in the chat, like calling cards and.
Oh, when I was in high school, me and my high school first love dude, he had a CB radio, and there was a truck stop. It was my first job too, my first full-time job. We would go to the truck stop in the next town over and sit in a parking lot and talk to the truck drivers that were in their trucks and on the highway near us, and we would just like 10-4, what's your 20? What's your handle? Like we knew what the hell we were talking about.
Remember that song Convoy? It came out in the 70s.
No,
Oh, Lord,
I don't.
I remember
There's a
it
song
was about the
about
time
truckers,
I Can't Drive
Convoy.
55.
I remember
it was
that
like-
one. I can't drive 55.
55,
Yeah.
that and Convoy, yeah. That's good old trucker songs. I know all about them. Asking if there's any chickens in the hen house running bobtail back from the deadhead.
What in the world?
Yeah, what you know about that?
You got the lingo down.
What you know about that?
Did you watch Smokey and the Bandit a few times too?
Of course.
Is that the one with the gorilla with the chimpanzee?
I'm country as country gets when I was a kid. I'm not.
It's
so country
Burt
anymore.
Reynolds and his
Oh, yeah.
Trans Am. Was it a Trans Am?
Eastbound and down.
Oh God,
yeah.
that 79 TA.
Yep. Yep.
But that's not the one that had the chimpanzee.
No. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
No, you're thinking of BJ and the Bear?
I don't know.
No,
The
Burt
boat
Reynolds
trucker
did
with
have
the
a show.
with the monkey?
Yeah.
That was BJ and the Bear.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is.
Burt
He was a
did
trucker
have
who had
a
a
chimp in
monkey
the
that
car.
run around.
Burt Reynolds also had a monkey, I thought.
Yeah, he did have a monkey. That was
Oh.
big back then. Animals in the,
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like that was kind of a stick. You know, a shtick.
That is Clint Eastwood, somebody said.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh,
Okay.
Clint Eastwood. Oh.
No, he
Good
was
looking
a
out,
sexy
Lisa.
man, wasn't he?
He was hot all the way.
You know who
still hot.
else?
What are you
You
talking
know, y'all know who's sexy to me, and I'm a young buck. Dwight is it? No, what's his name? What is that country singer's name?
I don't know.
It's not Dwight
Dwight
Yoakam. It's
Atkins?
not Dwight Yoakam. It's oh my gosh.
Like Trace Atkins? Like,
Nope, he's older.
Kenny.
Nope,
Ke-
he's
Kenny-
like 50
no.
or 60 now. Good looking
If
dude.
you're 60 now.
Oh my
Billy
God.
Ray Cyrus.
No,
Tim
God,
McGraw's
no.
always been cute,
Nope.
but
He's older than Dwight. It's not
about? Eric
Dwight.
Church?
Why do I keep wanting to say Dwight? Dwight.
Dwight Yoakam's in
No,
the corner
it's not
trying
Dwight
to
Yoakam.
Catch my eye. Lyle Lovett right
Johnny
beside him,
Cash?
maybe. And
Nurse
my thought.
Kimberly.
He's younger than Johnny Cash. What is that motherfucker's name? He's
Can you think of any songs by him?
Garth Brooks. I already tried Kenny Rogers.
Garth Brooks won't hot when he was hot.
Does
When
he
was-
sing? Does he sing a song
I'm-
called Alibis?
I'm reading the chat. People are throwing out names in the chat.
I don't know
Like,
country music, you guys.
Do
I'm
you
not
know a
country.
song by him?
George
Like-
Strait.
George Strait. That motherfucker.
Oh, George Strait.
Ames
He's
got
married to
it.
Faith
No,
Hill.
wait, that's not it.
George
George
Strait.
Strait. He's
Wait,
not
let
Was
me-
it
Bill.
Wild?
Oh
He was,
yes,
wasn't
it's
he?
George
What's it,
Strait. It's
Wyland
George Strait. That's a
Jennings?
fine man. That is a
Glenn
fine man.
Campbell, Dwight Jackson.
It is George
Wyland
Strait.
Jennings?
I'm looking at his
Oh,
picture.
Waylon.
It's George Strait. I'm looking at his picture right now.
Yeah, it's George Strait. It's George Strait.
He's
That
so
was
pretty.
Waylon Jennings.
He's so
Ames
pretty.
is the one who thought of it. Yay, Ames.
Waylon Jennings was like
That's
Willie
a
Nelson.
pretty man. And he was born in 1952. I was born in 77. 52, 62, 72. He's old enough to be my daddy. and I call him Daddy. What the fuck? Just
Well, I'm
kidding.
gonna call him and let him know you call him Daddy.
Okay.
See what he says.
I call him Daddy.
Daddy.
He is cute. He's a hot man.
I love
Daddy.
how you guys say that, Diddy.
Daddy.
Daddy. I spell
It's
it.
Bonjour, Marie.
Why?
I
it's
spell
Daddy.
it Deddy.
Yeah, it's Daddy.
It's Daddy.
Daddy. It's Daddy.
Nurse, did you guys read Nurse Kimberly's story?
Well, me and the neighborhood boys found a dead kitten. Cat. Well, so we decided, it was me.
Oh, yeah.
I put that nasty dead cat in the mailbox of that vacant home. Ooh.
She told a whole story. It was like
I'm
3 or 4
looking.
comments.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm
looking.
the one who killed your
So we had a
precious
neighbor that
dog.
had an old-fashioned mailbox that slid into the home. Okay, so now y'all know I'm an animal lover. Ooh, one of
Stuck
those
in the
mailboxes
mailbox.
like in the door.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you just-
yoy.
Did
With a
anybody
dead
live
cat in the
there?
house.
It was vacant. She said it was vacant. I'm
Well,
sure
it wasn't
someone
after you put the cat
loved
in the
you
house.
for that.
It wasn't vacant anymore. It had one dead cat residing there.
It's just so interesting to hear, how you imagine people in the chat and then something, to learn something. So it's
Hoot.
just weird.
Let me read this. Dottie, I used to call
Yes.
my parents. She tagged you. I used to call my parents from payphones and send collect call. The operator would say,
Yes.
"Will you accept the call?" My mom would say, "Get your little ass home."
And then you have to pay for it. That way she knew you were on the way.
Totally.
I
We
remember
totally
those
communicated that way.
days. I remember those days and call and collect and saying, when they say your name, because there was no rural. I do remember rural operators. I remember calling 411 and asking information for the phone number, and
Do you
it
remember
really
calling
being
for time and
Oh, heck
temperature?
yeah.
There was a number for
At the
it.
tone, the time will tell.
and it would really be a person that told you the phone number instead of it being whatever.
Right. A real
And
operator.
Also, where I live, there was a Ronald McDonald, which was always BB&T. There was 2 numbers. I still remember 5157 is the number. I would go to bed with my phone when we got a cordless phone, and I could dial, and it was a local number, but it was like a BB&T bank that tells you the time. But it was a Ronald McDonald story. Do you remember this, Todd? It was a Ronald McDonald story, and it was a different story like every month. It would change.
What?
Yes. And I wonder if it still works.
Leanne said something really funny. Leanne said, I gotta go back to it. Leanne said, I accidentally accepted a collect call. It was a random guy in prison. Oh my
Eh,
God, that's funny.
Well, I mean, I've had somebody call me from prison and say, I'm in jail. Not prison, from jail, and say, I'm in jail, come get me. When they say, will you accept this charge? Because they know I ain't accepting that charges. And it was some bullshit. Like in high school, they got arrested for some bullshit.
well, it served its purpose. It notified you they were in jail and they wanted you to come get them, and it didn't cost anybody anything.
Right.
Guys, when I was in college, there were no cell phones. And I went to school in Rhode Island. And I I was from Wisconsin. And I had a boyfriend at home still. I literally had to pump quarters into payphones to call him for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes just to talk to him for a couple minutes.
Yeah,
That's
$4 later, $2
Right?
for the first 2 minutes, and then
Right? And they're like 1 minute remaining, or insert more quarters. It would say something like that. Oh, how times have changed, huh? God, it's crazy. I feel old
yeah.
now.
I just realized what time it is. I have to go because I have to work in like an hour and a half, so I gotta
Oh,
run.
no.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, Todd.
Yeah, no worries. No
You better
worries.
bring your ass
I'm
here very soon, damn it.
I will. I'll put it on the schedule. I gotta take a quick
Schedule?
nap, and then my schedule. My
Oh,
schedule.
naps. Your
Yeah, I need a
schedule.
nap. I need a nappy poo. So, but yeah, thanks. And yeah, just sorry I didn't see the text until later, but that is the best way
Okay.
to let me know things are going on. But anyway, okay.
Oh, I added you to the group.
night, Todd.
I added you to a moderator chat today, too, by the way.
Oh, okay, good. That'll work. That'll work too. I'll check it. But all right, bye guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, Who Three's going old school. Who remembers the Donna Reed show? Oh, you're going way back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
I remember from my childhood. I was pretty young. Who remembers Hee Haw?
Oh, me, I loved
remember
it.
the rerun.
That was our Saturday night show. Like,
Where are you
We didn't have cable in this house.
Why did you? I won't sing it all, but I like where they go. I searched the world over and thought I found true love. You made another and you was gone.
Not ringing a bell.
It's not? Oh my God,
No.
you never watched T-Haw then, I guess, eh?
I
They
always
did it every week.
I saw whenever it would come on reruns, I would change the channel. I guess I was a little young then.
Well, when I lived on a farm, my daddy watched it every week. So. Oh my God.
HR Puff and stuff. That sounds That sounds
Captain
familiar.
Kangaroo,
Yep.
Electric Company,
Ed Sullivan. Oh.
Lawrence
Ed
Welk.
Sullivan
Remember
started
the
it all.
Bubbles?
Oh heck yeah! Lawrence Welk is the Lawrence Welk Resort is like 45 minutes from here.
I've
He
heard
has
that
a
name, but I
resort?
don't know who it is.
I used to.
If
do
you remember
dinner
the guy
theater
who
there.
was it was like an orchestra, and then they would show the people dancing to it, and there'd be bubbles in the air.
Yep, he was.
I'm
and
looking at him now, but I don't remember him ever.
He was from Sweden or something. He had a strange
Look how old
accent.
we are, guys. Holy moly. Look at all the chat. They're naming off stuff. Liz says
I mean,
Mr.
I was
Rogers.
watching in reruns for sure. I think Lawrence Welk was dead.
You can
by
tell
the time
Liz
I was
is young.
watching. But the only reason I knew about it is because I knew the name from the resort over here, and I did.
Claire had a
there.
crush on Mr. Rogers. Don't ever tell anyone that again, Claire Bear.
Claire.
And I'm older than you. I must be. I think Mr. Rogers was a thing when I was coming up, but we didn't have that channel, or my
It
parents
was on
shielded me
PBS.
from it. But I remember it, but I never got into it. But don't tell people that. I love you. I'm just kidding.
She just told a whole lot of people.
I love Claire Bear. She knows I'm picking. No
my
lie,
God.
I had a crush. That's cute. I had a crush on Clint Eastwood. I had a crush on, let's see, when I was Burt Reynolds.
Let's name our childhood crushes. You go first.
I had a crush on Burt Reynolds. The guy from Magnum PI, not the
Tom
handsome
Selleck.
blonde,
Tom Selleck.
Gerald McRaney. Huge crush.
Oh, really?
Huge crush, even as a teenager. I had a crush, and he was married to Delta Burke from Designing Women. Yeah, I had a crush on him. I think he was a good-looking man.
All right, your turn, Veronica. Who you had?
I
a childhood
don't
crush on?
know. I can't. Well, Joey
From
from
TV or
I
wherever,
see.
music.
Yeah, music. Joey from New Kids on the Block.
You're you're young.
Oh God,
Joey,
I like
You guys are probably gonna like Dottie. You're so weird. Okay.
Jordan and
got
Donnie.
any more?
Look, I
I'll
had
try
the
to
new.
think of some others.
I
though.
had the New Kids on the Block in order of hotness. It was Jordan,
me
Joe,
too,
John.
girl.
This is how I had it back then: Jordan, Joe, John, Donnie, and Danny. But
I'm
I
impressed.
had it the same
But
way, except Joey and
but
Jordan were
now, if I had to do it over, it would be Donnie, Jordan, Joe. No, Donnie, Jordan. Yeah, Danny shouldn't.
Donnie?
Donnie was hot.
He's good
Like
looking
Mark-
now. He
Mark's
grew up a little
brother?
bit.
Mark
Yeah, Marky
Brother?
Mark's brother. Remember Marky Mark
Yeah.
and the Funky Bunch?
Well, heck yeah.
So now it would be like Jordan, Donnie, Joe. Which one was Dan? Danny's the one that had the weird nose and mouth.
Yeah.
Looked like a werewolf. And then there was the John. He's awkward. So the other three, and then John and Danny were not the hot ones.
No.
Okay, I just want
I
to
mean-
mention.
Oh, go ahead. Go.
I'm sorry. Lisa said that Sam Elliott. He is timeless. That man looks good at
Heck
any
yeah.
age.
Who's
Yeah.
Sam Elliott?
He's
Scott
a
Baio
four-
was a
four-
hottie pie.
the
Peter
four-
Hahn.
four
Yes.
year.
Scott Baio was hot. Who is Sam Elliott? Why am I?
He
He
wears
was
a big
in a
old
bunch of
10-gallon
movies.
hat.
I'll gal
He does-
A lot
I'll
of
Google.
westerns.
He's got the voice
right, but
that
I-
does the Coors beer.
My turn.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
He's hot.
Go for it,
Oh,
Dottie.
he's hot with white hair. Yeah.
Yes, he looks good.
He
Okay.
still
Heck
looks
yeah.
Starts. Remember the show Starsky and Hutch? I like Starsky.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Vaguely.
say he still
I
looks
can't
good
remember
because
his real
he
name.
looks like old now. But yeah, he was
Dukes of
hot.
Hazard. I like Luke Duke.
Oh,
Just playing.
who didn't
And
like
Yeah.
both of the Dukes?
And then
I like Daisy.
Sean Connery. That man was. Oh, bless his soul.
Yeah.
He was so hot. Ooh, and then the music. Oh my God, Duran Duran. What the heck's his name? The one of the Taylors. What's his first name? Can't think of it. Oh my God. They
The
have the
Taylor?
bassist for Duran
Sean
Duran.
Connery, really?
Oh,
Ugh.
Ugh, yummy.
So I have a story about Joey and the New Kids on the Block. So I was 12 years old, and it was the first demo tape I ever made, and I ended up not knowing where the heck to send it. But I made a demo tape of me singing harmonies with one of those slow songs that he sang, and I wrote a letter saying that we should do a duet together.
Oh my God. How embarrassing.
Really? Wow.
Did you get a letter back?
No, I didn't know where to send it. I couldn't figure out where I should send it.
To their
I
fan
never
club?
sent it to anybody, no. But I went through all the trouble.
John
Aw.
Rhodes. Nope, the other one. I'm sorry. It must have been the guitar player. His last name is Taylor. Was it Jonathan Taylor? I'm trying to think. Ugh,
I don't know.
I gotta look it up.
Like
I'll
people
find
in
out.
bands, I don't know them names. What was the
That was my 80s thing. Duran Duran. I was in love.
Duran Duran is awesome. They have, I mean,
I had this
every
thing
song
for
is a hit.
I had this thing for Bret Michaels. It was Poison and Guns N' Roses lead singers.
Heck yeah.
Oh my God.
Def
John
Leppard.
Taylor. It was John Taylor. That was his name. Yeah. John Taylor. He was part of Duran Duran. Crazy.
The Fonz, Karen.
The font. Hey.
He's still.
How
he's a
you
great
doing?
actor. How you doing? Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy guys. Lots of good
gotta mute
stuff.
my
Good
doggy.
talks here. Look at the chat fly by too.
We've been here a long time. How many? There's 103 here.
How are you feeling?
We had like
That's the
two. Yeah, I'm
question.
getting sore because I've just been in this chair for a long time. We had a bunch of people here in that first one too. Peter, I'm gonna send you a DM. Hoot, I don't know if you're still here. We'll talk about stuff. Does Hoot have Facebook or IG? Hoot, I'm gonna send you my I'm gonna put my little Gmail account in the chat right now. Please message me. LilRed07 at Gmail. Because we need to talk. How you doing? He heard me say it.
Ooh, Tony
know.
Madison's here?
Yeah, I know how to drag him out. I can either show my camera or I can say, how you doing?
Awesome.
Yeah, sexy beast.
Tom wants to know how he can be hotter to women. Maybe we could do that on
Todd?
the stream.
Oh,
Todd?
Tom.
Who?
No, Tom.
Tom.
I mean,
you know what?
why do you think you're not? Like,
He said,
I'm
"Give
telling
me
you,
some pointers."
personality takes you a long ways in my book.
That's how I can
Hell
be
yeah.
more hot to women. LOL.
no.
We could do a whole stream on that, maybe.
I'm gonna tell you something. Looks don't. If you got a good personality, and I don't even know what Tom looks like. He might be fine as he might be a George Strait, but
Right?
a good personality will make 100% difference in your looks. And if you're good looking as hell and you got a shat personality, you're ugly.
That destroys it.
It
The
ruins
fact that
it.
you're a fan of
100%.
Lil Red is
You
a long
already
way
started
already.
out good.
Do what?
I said the fact that he's a fan of yours is already a big
Oh gosh.
step up.
Good night, Becky P.
Night, Becky.
Not Becky.
If everyone said I looked like Jessica Biel back then, so I was always seventh heaven. Ooh, Jess. I always thought she was so pretty. Another good sign of a good man is how they treat their mama. I agree.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree with Claire too. Humor, a good conversationalist, and intelligence. I like all those as well.
Night, Lisa.
Definitely.
Yeah, I agree. It ain't about looks, especially after you're grown. Like to a 19-year-old me, you had to be taller than me, and you had to be this and that. And I always was a sucker for a hot man, and it got me nowhere.
The bad boy, I
It
bet
got
too, right?
It got me nowhere in life, y'all. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Jess Carter, why is it live again?
I had some good look. I had a
love you, girl.
good looking ex-husband. Ex-husband. I had a good looking ex-boyfriend. Ex-boyfriend.
X.
Good looking but mean. Good looking but drunk. Good looking but asshole.
Yep.
I was the same way when I was younger. Being extremely tall, I had a rule. I wouldn't date men under 6 foot. I was like, I'm a
Ugh.
shallow hal
And
all
they
the
were
way.
still shorter than
And
you.
well, yeah, because I'm 6'2". But I that was my limit, and I was like, nope. And I've dated plenty of tall assholes. Trust me, they're all.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would never go out with somebody shorter than me. And in high school, I had a blind date, and the guy was so super cute, but he was like 2 inches shorter than me, and I wouldn't talk to him no more. And about a couple years ago, I went. The guy knew me and went to where he knew I was going to be on my birthday because he knew me from social media. He was so cute. He happened to be standing outside the bathroom in the bar where my band was playing when I come out of the bathroom, and I recognized him. And I knew he just came there because he knew I was going there. He was 2 inches shorter than me. We went out a few weeks. Nicest guy. Cute. Like,
Aww.
I didn't care about his height because that's what growing the hell up gets you.
Well, being a tall
That shit
woman,
don't matter. Like,
shorter men are confident. They really are, because you know how many times I got hit on by
Ooh.
shorter guys? My
Oh,
current
man.
fiance is 5'7".
there's something
And I'm
about
6'2".
a tall woman that shorter guys are like, I'm gonna go.
I can tell you why.
Sometimes
They
it's a
come up to your
Napoleon
chest
complex.
level. Chest level. Chest level. That's
What?
where their head is. Chest level. They come up to your chest. Your boobs are right
They're
in their
like
face.
boobies.
I kind of had the same thing, Dottie. My first boyfriend when I was like 15 was 5'4".
How
And he
tall
was
are
a
you, Veronica?
A drummer. I'm 5'11". I mean, I used to say I'm 6 foot with socks on, but that's when I was dancing ballet and stuff. I think I've shrunk a little bit, so I'm probably about 5'11".
My
I
brother's
wish I would
wife is
shrink
my
bigger
brother's wife is 6 foot tall, and he's got his oldest daughter she's adopted, but it's his daughter. She's 6 foot tall. His two biological daughters are 5'11" and 6 foot tall, and he's 5'10".
Yeah.
And
My
they
brother's
tower.
6'7".
They're tall girls, and they're gorgeous.
Yeah. My brother is 6'7". His wife is 5'10", and they have 2 daughters, and they're already as tall as me, and they're gorgeous and thin and.
Hoot, how tall are you? And you've probably told us before, but I'm 5'4", Miss Cassandra. I was 5'6" in high school. I don't know if being fat when I was younger made me shorter, or
No, stop.
because no, I seriously really used to think that being fat weighed me down and made my
No, it
my back.
doesn't.
Are you sure?
I'm fat.
How
and
do
I'm
you
tall,
know?
So there you go.
I weighed no, but I was fat. Like, I think maybe it made me shorter because I'm 2 inches shorter
It
than.
did not.
Okay,
It
well,
did not, girl.
What are you saying made you shorter?
being fat, because I weighed 300
Because
pounds.
like gravity or something?
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
pulled you down. Because I always heard the older you get, the shorter. So I just
that's
thought
true.
because I was so old, I mean, I was so big, I weighed 300 pounds at one time, that the weight made my spinal cord shorter. That's why I thought I got shorter. But I've broken my tailbone twice.
Ooh. Who three says she's 4'9" now? You're
Wow.
like Snooki size.
Oh,
You're Snooki
I
from Jersey
misread.
Shore.
I thought she said there was no man taller than her, but she said shorter, maybe.
But you know what? We're all great the way we are. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's all about personality. Now,
Tom, you're 190 meters?
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
That's
That
5'10",
doesn't make
he
sense.
thinks.
No, that's Tony.
Unirock is 5'9". Wait, no, 5'9" and a half. He's 69 and a half. And I know that because he said it over and over and over. Because he made a joke. This is how old he is. This is how teenage, minuscule minded he is. He made a joke about being 69 inches.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
69 and a half. Shut up.
It's funny because oh crap! Don't you hate when you're gonna go ready to say something and you totally lose your train of thought?
It happens all the time.
It happens to me every time I try to speak. Yep.
It was something about height.
Amber said loud gravity pulled you down to the flat earth and made you shorter.
Amber, chick, you're so funny. I love you. You're hilarious.
I love this child.
But you know what? Part of the problem being tall is you have long arms, long legs, and big feet. I wear size 13 in women's. It's hard to find shoes. I have to order them online.
Oh my gosh. Well,
get
they
the
have
shirt-
to
get-
make them because there's all these men that do the shows and dress up like women and do the
Right.
and-
They sell a lot online for drag queens. Yep. But usually those are like hooker heels and stuff, clear heels.
God, man, my friend's husband used to buy her those for Christmas, and like the really stripper heels, and I put them on. We would put them on just to try. You can't stand, and I'm like, how do you stand up? She said, "Girl, they ain't meant for standing up." And I'm like, good, because I couldn't walk a step. I can't hardly walk in a heel. Like if I walk in a heel, it's got to be the short fat heel.
Mm-hmm.
Or a wedge. I've never been able to walk in a stiletto. I'd break my ankle. Like in a skinny heel.
Being tall my whole life, people are like, how'd you get so tall? I'm like, I drank milk. They're like, really? I said, no. It's just genes, I had a great grandfather who was 7 foot, and it kind of trickled down.
Wow.
But, people say things to tall people they don't say to short people, like, wow, you're really tall. Like I didn't know that. Or
Totally.
did you play basketball?
Totally.
When I get
Oh my
feisty
God.
sometimes. Granted, I did play basketball, but that doesn't matter. You don't get the right to ask me anyways.
My mom-
So my brother,
Can
my
I
brother was 6'7", and he was a musician, and he had a shirt made for himself that said, "No, do you play miniature golf?"
Well, I have comebacks like that too. The first one is they're like, "Oh, you're really tall," or like, "Did you play basketball?" And I was like, "No, I was a gymnast." And they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "No." I said I was a horse jockey. Really? No. And when someone goes, "Wow, you're really," or they go, "Wow, did you play basketball?" And I say, and if they're really short, and I'm not trying to insult anyone who's short before I say this, I go, "No, did you work for Santa?" That's my best one right there.
Aw.
Well, I'll tell you something my mama said, and I've heard it my whole life. And it, like, y'all know I've made the joke. My brother's asked me twice this week, have you hid her body in the freezer yet? Because I stay with my mom. Well, when I got to the hospital, my mom made the comment, she says it quite often about people. She say, she has such a pretty face. There's nothing that makes me freaking madder. And I don't weigh but 124 pounds today. There is nothing that pisses me off more than when someone says about a bigger girl, she's got such a pretty face. Because that's like saying, if you weren't fat. And that pisses me off because
yeah, totally.
I've heard it my whole life. You've got a pretty face. Like, do you not realize that's rude? Like, I don't know
I got
that
a
I'm
backhead.
like, I don't know that I'm fat. I don't need you to remind me that my face would be even prettier if I was less fat. Like, screw you. So I told Mama, that's the rudest thing you could say to anyone, no matter how pretty. And the person she was speaking about is gorgeous. But she's just had babies, and she's gained weight, and she's a bigger girl. And she's still gorgeous. And why would you say that? Like, that's not, it's not a compliment to say, she's so pretty in the face. No, that's saying, well, if you weren't fat, no, that's not.
You'd be a knockout, right?
It just makes me mad.
Peter Hines says we're all the same height in bed. Amen. Thank you.
Well, sometimes your face
Sorta.
meets up at the right spot.
There are certain positions that don't work, I'm just saying. But yeah, most of them do. I know from experience.
Y'all, this has been an amazing chat. Look, y'all, do you know how many? There's only 95 people here, but I heard there was 200 the first time. We had a whole lot of people come in and speak for the first time tonight.
Thank you. We love to hear from everybody, honestly. So don't be afraid to just shoot the shit.
And we
That's
need
what we
to
do.
maybe make that statement in the chat more often, because maybe tomorrow night there'll be somebody new here that's never spoken that didn't hear tonight's chat. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
I want people to feel comfortable to come in and say, hey, you ain't got to come in and have a conversation every time. You ain't got to come in and tell your life story. You ain't got to tell me where you work or where you live. Just come and say, hey, and we'll be nice. We're nice here. I love this community so much. I wish it could all heal. There's a lot of strife amongst channels right now. And I feel like I'm right in the hub of it all, even though I try not to be. I want it to be better. And the ones that don't want it to be better, they can stay over there and stay out of it. And let us all come together and be better. Carol. Hey, Carol. That was me, a lurker here for a while. I've gotten up the courage. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this chat. Ace. Sorry, fell asleep.
Very cool.
Ace. You fell asleep. You sleep streamed. You can't
We
be.
all do it once in a while, y'all.
Ace
Just
Ventura.
saying.
You can't be forgiven for that here. We never do that.
Laura S. said, I just want to let you know that I heard about you from Suzanne Chickemeyer.
Oh, wait, who said
Totally
that?
cool.
Laura S.
That's amazing because she actually came in and chatted last night. We love Suzanne here. Catherine
in
with
our
this
chat last
C. Our sweet Catherine with this C, with this cute little voice. I really love this chatting community, and
I
thank
love
you.
her giggle.
I do too. And her games. We're going to have to play a game soon. She
Maybe
likes
we'll
to
have trivia
play
night or something.
Who'd You Rather. Not Who'd You Rather. What's the game she likes to play? It's not Who'd You Rather.
Would you have to pick one or the other, like smelling a fart or something stupid
or eating a
like
turd.
that.
Like, she comes up with
Yeah.
some nasty ones, but we love her because she's got the sweetest little French Canadian.
Oh, I love her
giggle.
accent. It's so cute. But the
Tony
French accent's
Madison,
always
I've dated
anyways.
small and
Ooh la
tall,
la.
thick and thin. The most important for me is that they have something in their eyes that attracts me. Then I'm sold. I agree, Tony. It's not about looks. It's about...
Exactly.
There's so much more. There's so much more.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was married to and have dated some very fine ass men, and they were sorry as F.
Yep.
So
The best are the ones that don't know how cute they are, but they're very hard to find.
oh yeah, the ones I was with knew they were good looking. That was an issue.
I'm a firm believer that beauty comes from within, honestly. Your personality can make you gorgeous.
And Sammy Joe just said, and I will read this out loud, and no matter what the naysayers say, we mean this from the bottom of our heart. Rest in peace to Unifam's member. Prayers are with you. To Unirock, all of his subs, members, viewers, the one who passed and his family or her family, many condolences. I'm so sorry. Very sorry that
absolutely.
happened. Like, I don't have to like Unirock, but I don't want anyone to. I'm so sorry. So sorry, Unirock and family. Unifam. So if y'all can say,
Amen.
if you pray or are religious, say a prayer for comfort for that community tonight. And if you're not religious, maybe just send out good vibes.
Right. Healing and light, right? No,
Yeah.
sometimes people say too.
Laura Nelson, thank you for speaking in chat. We love you. We love hearing from y'all.
Thanks, Tom. He says this channel's so friendly and welcoming. You all have an awesome community, Little Red. Thank you.
This is an amazing ass community, and I'm so proud. It's all mine. No, I'm joking.
And it wouldn't
So
be
cool.
anything without everybody.
No, absolutely not. That's why, like, and Joy used to say, no. I used to say, this isn't my channel, this is our channel. And Joy would say, no, it's your channel. I know, technically, this is my channel, but this is our community.
Exactly.
And it wouldn't be what it was if it weren't for everyone here.
And what's so cool is that it's consistent. You know, that it's not just fair weather, happy community.
Oh, we have bad
some
weather.
Others that we know.
Yeah, we have.
But still, I feel like you are always growing, and the community is always growing and getting closer and becoming more supportive. And I was gonna say this earlier when Angry Yank said that he's never like subscribed or membered or whatever before.
That was
this.
amazing because he's been here 2 weeks and he's like a family now.
So cool. And I was going to say that's just a testament to what I've always said, or what I've said before, that I really think that your channel is incredibly unique on YouTube.
I think it's special. It is super special.
I think it's very special. Yeah, for sure.
Right, we're all family. That's why I look at this as my online family. You all are my family.
And of
Yay.
course, every community, like I said earlier, like I know everyone in Uni's chat, even if they don't like him, there's people that are there because they like the chat. They like the camaraderie and the conversation. I want people to come here and like the chat and feel comfortable to speak and actually like the people on panel. And if you don't like us, come to our DMs and let's talk about, like, I want everyone to get along. I've made friends and I've been on live IGs this week with people that don't like me, didn't like me. Me and Jade has been in here and shared her link. The last time I saw Jade before she hopped in my IG live, she deleted me from her stream because Britters told her to take my wrench and didn't like me and blah blah blah, and it was all just bullshit. And since I've made up with Britters, me and Amzie have never really had a problem. Amzie, I think, had a problem with me at one point, but I mean, it was all just bullshit. When it all comes down to the grand scheme of things, and Uni's fam just lost a person, none of that shit matters. Like, can we just agree that we're not going to agree on everything? And this is just, let's get along.
It puts things
and
in
be
perspective
respectful.
when real stuff like that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does
Krista
make-
York, I'm so glad I spoke up tonight. I feel more a part of the community already. I appreciate all of you in this channel for $5. Thank you, Krista. And
That's so cool.
Good.
that's amazing. I feel like you're already more a part of the community, and it's not because of your $5. It's because you spoke up tonight, and I'm so glad you did. Because
Me too.
it kind of bothers me when someone comes and says, I've been here for a long time, but I've never spoke. Because then I go, why didn't they feel comfortable enough to speak? And I understand being shy, but I want everyone to feel comfortable here.
Right. Everyone's welcome.
Like,
Always.
Totally.
freaking Unirock and KJ could come here. And my mods know not to block them, not to boot them, unless they deserve it. So I want everyone to be able to come say, hey. And I'm so... there was like probably 10 or 12 people that came tonight and said they were new, right?
A bunch.
We had a
Yeah.
It was
lot of
amazing.
people speak up tonight. And Krista kind of kicked it off for us. You made it known
Totally.
that you don't feel part, and we were like, and then we just hashed it out, and everything just worked well. And thank you, because Krista, you actually started a trend in this chat tonight.
Yep.
You got other people to speak up too, and we really appreciate that, because I think it was like almost like a breakthrough, wasn't it? Don't you
And-
feel like?
I think so.
Yeah. And Krista, I just put in my Twitter link, and now I'm putting in my what's it called? IG link, and now I'm putting in my Facebook link. So the sweet
Caroline says, well, in my case, it's not because I'm shy. That's sometimes I don't speak. I just like to listen to you all while lying down.
That's
And
cool
fine,
too.
too.
But we know you.
understand that.
We know Caroline though. Like,
Yep.
but for the new people who've never spoken, you don't have to speak every. And that's another thing. You don't have to speak every night. But come introduce yourself, and then you'll feel like, hey. This community makes me feel less alone, and even when I can't be here, I think about you every single day, LilRed.
Aw.
And I have, say it again, I'm so glad you're okay because I was worried a lot. I love you, Catherine. Thank you so much. I
Aw.
felt the love, and my mama, who told me she's never had a good thing to say since she found out I had YouTube. Not one good thing, except that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Until she saw, because I've stayed with her for a week, she has not said one negative thing since I was in the hospital. And Veronica and Shins found me in the hospital, changed her whole mind, and she sees. So y'all changed my whole. My mama's 74 years old.
Wow.
And y'all changed her whole ass mind. She's actually
That's
been on my
big.
IG lives and with her face and voice since, like, because I didn't ask her, I just put her there. But people,
SC Johnson, no one is answering me tonight. Can you see me? Yes. Did we miss something?
I'm sorry,
I
SC.
apologize.
I
don't think you've been adding people, putting the ats on.
well, I know that I've typed back to SC earlier, but not recently. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
SC, you're really tall too, right? I thought I saw that earlier, but the chat's been flying tonight
I
because you guys
oh,
are
the
really
last one I saw was
interacting.
Miss Cassandra. They said,
He's
and
in
a
a
prayer
slow
hands.
mode.
I'm sorry, we weren't trying to ignore you.
Promise.
Yeah, sometimes we're just all focused on we get distracted away from it, and so like all eyes are off the chat for at the same time, and it doesn't
SC,
happen often, but
I want to ask you, and you don't have to answer in chat, but does SC have Twitter and if or IG or Facebook? And if so, could you follow me and DM me on whatever platform with who your name is, and let me know that you're SC Johnson, and because people have different names, and I don't remember. And please don't be offended if you are SC Johnson on my Twitter. Follow me right now because my mind and there's so many that totally could be, but I don't remember seeing SC Johnson.
Little Red, who wants to know what your Facebook is?
My Facebook is Red. The camera's off. It's okay. Red.little.311.
Mine are really easy. They all have my name in them. So.
And it's once you go to it, it's Robin with the I, little. But it's red.little.311 is my app.
But I really feel like if you also are following each other on the platforms, it helps to get to know people. And
Leanne said
we
Sweet
say
Pea
over
is
and
her
over.
cat's name. Sweet Pea was my nickname as a child. And it's also the flower of my birth month. But it was my daddy had a customer. My daddy was a pig buyer. And he had a customer who owned businesses who called me Sweet Pea. And that was always my nickname. And once Little Red got shut down, my original Little Red Twitter got suspended. I had to come up with something new. So it was Sweet Pea. Sorry, we weren't ignoring you, Essie.
Promise.
a lot of people were saying also how cool it was to talk about something new, to just kind of be chatting about, like the flat earth stuff and just to be talking about some new interesting stuff. People seem to really enjoy that too. So
this is the thing. We are for sure going to be following this court case.
Right.
And there's no stopping it. But if y'all have seen, that's not all we talk about. So, and I've got to catch up on the Housewives because I didn't know that they were live, like new episodes. We're going to talk about TV shows. We're going to talk. This is something else I want to do. I want my members and subscribers that have stuff in their real life that has nothing to do with anything we've ever talked about, but maybe this might be a good subject. DM me and let's talk about it. It doesn't have.
Stacey Blumberg. What? Let me read that real quick.
Yeah.
Scroll by so fast.
Okay, well, I'll say this. I bought a dollar amount membership and didn't get much as I was hoping. I've tried to share stuff and tried to join the Flatliners, but it's only been a day. Read on.
So you're going to say more? I really think it's important to do the and highlight one of us.
And I will say, when I did my memberships, I put in every membership that every membership perk is going to apply to every person. So just because the money thing is what you decide to do as a member, and you don't have to do anything. Like, I appreciate you being here, but I'm going to do like members only chats. It's not going to ever be like Katie and Uni where it's all members only. There'll be before a stream or after a stream. I've got to, and I'm trying, I've just had a lot going on. I do want to start doing more uploads and sharing them to the members for 24 hours before I make them public. I've got to get better at that. You're right. But my membership perks, I don't want to make someone that pays $2. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's hard to do all those perks and keep up with it. But I'm going to try to do
Stacey, if you
better.
want to share stuff with us, you can always hit us in DMs on Facebook
Yes,
or
and
Twitter
I
or
absolutely appreciate any kind of suggestions, because it's hard to think. Like when I started that membership thing, it was like, what do I say? What do I do? We have done membership or members only chat once for the beginning of a stream, and I think it went well. Today I started a mod chat, which I'm slow. My
Girl, you're trying
moderators,
to recover from major surgery.
my,
So
my
Right?
I
moderators
think
have
people
been.
understand.
I know, but my moderators have been wanting that for a while, so I'm trying. And if you don't feel like I'm doing well enough for your membership, don't buy a membership and just come and talk to us in the chat, and I'll be happy. I am not here for the money, regardless of what you might see on Twitter. If I get demonetized tomorrow, I will still be here every night talking to y'all. I promise, because I love it.
JB Rodden, I guess, welcome.
Karen, you have a story about UFOs? I do too. We can talk about that too.
So do I. And I have ghost
Well,
stories
that can be
too.
Ooh, there you go.
I have some ghost stories too, and I believe them. But the UFO story, I think I may have told here. I saw it. It was second or third grade, and a boy in my class saw it, and we said it. We happened to tell. Well, one of us said it, and then the other one said, "I saw that too." And we were on opposite sides of the room, and the teacher told us to draw what we saw the night before, and we drew the same damn picture.
Really?
Wow.
Yes, second or third grade. I know the dude's name. I grew up with him. He had just moved here from New York, and then we were kindergarten through 12th grade together, so I knew him my whole life. And he still lives 3 miles from me.
Well, there's something to talk about. Look, all these ideas coming up. You guys are.
Hoot, he's so cool. Hoot says she grew up in a haunted house, and Leanne, you have stories about jet sounds in the sky. I mean, that stuff is so cool. I would love to hear some of that stuff. That would be so neat. And that kind of transitions a little bit to something I was going to say a little earlier, that I think something I've noticed, and one of the things that I think makes this such a great community is that you share it. I'm so grateful and happy to be invited as a part of the panel. It's such a great new part of my life, and I just feel super grateful and amazed that I'm even here talking with you guys, and I feel like, people that don't really share their channel and don't really invite other people to talk and stuff, it's kind of lonely, and I feel like it transfers to the chat. And so you're so welcoming to have everybody talk and have your friends, and it's a friendship, it's a family, it feels like it, and I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, and I feel bad now. Yeah. I feel bad now because that is a member that I don't want to say he or she, but Stacy does have a membership, and I know I've not done a lot to separate the members from the chat because I feel so close to everyone, and I do need to do better. And I've been talking to Dottie. I'm like, what do we do? But if that's an issue, like, I'd rather you be here every night and listen and know my heart and know that I appreciate you being here without paying a dime than have you pay a membership and get resentful because I'm not. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you being here so much because I love this whole community. But I'm working on it, and any kind of DMs you want to send me to, hell, I need help. I need some, I'm new here. Tom asked what the requirements were for memberships. I got an email from YouTube and said set up your memberships, and the prices it told me, I didn't go that. I went under those, and I tried to say, I think pretty much there's going to be members only chats, and there's going to be unlisted videos that other people don't want to see or don't get to see as soon. I haven't done those lately. and that's my bad. And I love those. So I've just got to do one to get back into it. It's like I doubt myself because that's how I started this channel, doing uploads. And I did like 3 or 4 of them and they were funny as hell. But I'm doubting myself about doing them now. I don't know why. It's like I feel like they're not going to be as good.
And they don't even have to be like, they can be about just stuff happening in your life too, you know? They can, you know.
Yeah, but those were funny that I did.
I might even try to make a couple to help you out. Oh God, look out.
But
I think like for Stacy, it was just that she felt like she wasn't recognized as much in the chat.
I'm so sorry for that.
And I think we worked that out.
Yeah.
But and also I'm pretty sure that some people are behind in the live stream, and so it can be difficult to be connected when people think that we're seeing the chat, what you're chatting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that makes me feel bad when anyone feels overlooked or...
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it makes me feel bad because I feel so close. Like, once I see someone's name here several times, I feel like, oh, this is my peeps. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you all are my peeps. That's what my fiance calls you guys. You're my peeps.
So,
but she spoke up, and I feel like,
I'm very glad too that she spoke up. And if anyone ever wants to talk to me, my DMs are open. If we don't follow each other, I don't know if I have to follow you or if you have to follow. Sometimes they come in as request, and I have to check my message request. And they don't automatically come because I'll have someone in the chat say, I just sent you a message, and it doesn't show up immediately. But send me a DM. I will get it at some point, and I will answer it, I promise. I appreciate everyone here. And
just remember, guys, we're kind of new to this, right?
Yeah, I started this in August. I've just learned, and I'm still not good at reading the chat, am I? I'm still not good at keeping up with the chat.
You're pretty good. Pretty darn good.
I'm trying, y'all. I love y'all all. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. And look, nothing more. If I didn't appreciate you before, going to the hospital and having my members and my panel and my subscribers and Joey, Veronica, Shins, Dottie, True Ball of Wax, people in my DMs checking on me that didn't know anything was wrong with me. They just knew I hadn't been around. And they knew before my family knew that I was in the hospital. I appreciate the hell out of y'all.
That's because you're my sister.
Aww, I love y'all.
You really are.
I mean,
sister
this is
from
a very...
mister.
Yeah, and for me, this is just a really important part of things now for me. So, you know, I dig it.
I dig y'all.
I dig it too.
And I'm so
Little Red
new, too.
Ninjas.
I feel very, very grateful.
I feel very grateful for y'all too. That's a good way to explain it. I was a lurker. I can remember the 200 member excitement. Do you remember when we got
200? I remember.
I remember getting excited over 100. I remember 500 being a huge deal. I remember saying we're going to have a 500 member pizza party. Of course it was a joke, but I never thought we'd get to 1,000. I mean, it was never even a goal. I started this for a reason, and it turned into fun, and never ever thought it would be 1,000. And now we're at almost 1,500 in 3 months, which I know channels who are 2 years old that don't have 1,500. And I appreciate the hell out of all of y'all. Double me. I'm sorry if I ever ignored someone in chat or not said hi. And this and that. Look, we all miss chat. It happens, and I apologize tremendously. I've hurt people's feelings, and I had to apologize loads of times, but it's never intentional ever. Even if you're Katie Joy's biggest stan and you speak to me in my chat, I want to speak to you. Hey, Franny. I'm not ignoring anyone on purpose ever.
And we're not nothing without you guys. You're what makes
Yeah.
us this channel. You how you interact with each other, and you welcome each other, and I mean, it's just that's what makes us this.
I mean, I can go to other channels. I got my analytics says 1455 now. 1455 is how many subs I got. I can go to other channels, live streams with the same people in the stream. Some of the same, not all of the same. With some of the same people. There's a lot of new people here though tonight. With some of the same people in stream as I see in my stream every night, and they're arguing like hell and hating each other. And here they come and respect each other, and I appreciate that. That's all I've ever wanted. And I had people tell me from the beginning that can't happen. Steve, I love Steve. He's one of my BFF internet people. He said this channel is not possible. It's not possible to do it the way you want to do it, LilRed. That's what he told me. He said it on live stream. Did he not, Dottie? He said it.
Yes.
We did it, and we're doing it.
Right. And yep, we've changed, we've learned, and we're always going to try to be better.
I've had to change myself a lot, though.
And LilRed has grown. If you've been here since the beginning, y'all, you know how much she's changed. Let me just read what Kristen said. She goes, I don't chat much because I'm always behind, but I'll tell you, this is my favorite part of the evening.
Aww.
Thank you so much, Kristen. And Carol Stelgis says, do we want to be on Top Chat or Live Chat? I would recommend Live Chat. That way you see everybody. Top Chat sometimes doesn't show everybody.
Top Chat doesn't show everyone. I think it shows the people who are chatting the most. So if you're on if you're on Top Chat, you don't see everything. And we do kind of get very sentimental at the end of every stream, don't we?
We do. We never want to leave, but we know
it's because now at this point I almost died. I'm like, I love you all.
If I could give everybody a hug, I would. Yeah.
Welcome, Brenda. I just can't believe there's so many new names this week in here. And she just subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. And I'm going to try
Kara said, I personally love the original LilRedYall with her cussing ass. She was a cusser, all right?
My Twitter, y'all, I had her. Before I ever had YouTube, I was a hot mess. I was a fighter. I took all my real life frustrations out on the Teen Moms and I had her account. Woo! I was a woo.
Kathy Arbuckle says, you girls make me laugh. Good thing for the end of the day. Well, I'm happy we can make you laugh.
Totally.
That always makes me happy to hear that. Thanks, guys.
How do you become a member? Ace, or if you're on your phone, you have to have a certain link. If you're on a desktop, I don't have the link, though.
Ace Ventura, do you have an iPhone? Are you on a phone or a computer? We'll start with that first.
If you have a computer, it's just on the channel. You hit join on the page. But if you're on a phone...
And if you're on an Android, it's right next to the subscribe button. And if you're on an iPhone, I can give you the link, because iPhones are weird, and they don't have it on.
And I did hear someone when I was...
Did someone share that link? Is one of the moderators still here?
When I was in the hospital, there was someone dragging me really hard about my last video before I went to the hospital. And she said, I know she's lost a bunch of members because they've DM'd me. I had 31 members the last time I checked. I had 49 today when I checked. So I'm not saying I've not lost any, but these people who hate me so bad from other channels, they need to come here and see how awesome my members and subscribers and viewers are. You ain't even got to be a member. If you come here and speak, we love you. We super appreciate you if you're a member and a subscriber, but
because that's helping her with her computer costs and stuff like that.
Kiara said, "Did you ever
membership in the chat?
Did you go after Janelle and Kel because my grandma would have thoroughly supported that rage?" I did. Janelle's actually retweeted me before, Kiara.
I just shared the link.
Thank you.
If you're interested in being a member, that will take you to the membership page.
And I did, Kiara. I used to drag both of them. Janelle retweeted me once because I said something about she needed to be home with her kid, and she retweeted my tweet and said I wasn't home with my kid. But then I messaged her and told her not to talk to KJ, and then she talked to KJ, and then KJ shared her DMs and she quit talking to KJ, and I got blamed for the reason she never spoke to KJ but she didn't listen to me when I told her not to speak to KJ. So it wasn't my fault. KJ turned on her. So yeah, Kel
Who was
doesn't.
that?
Janelle from Team Mom.
Oh.
Kel doesn't know who the hell I am, but Janelle does.
That's because you live in the same state. There you go.
No, it's because I used to be a hatter and she followed us. I think
She knows all the hatters.
we just happen to live in the same state. Thank you, Amber Chick. All right, y'all. I got to go potty.
Oh, can we answer a question real quick for Karen, though? Karen says, aren't we members by hitting the subscribe button? There's 2 levels. You can be a subscriber where you just, so you get notifications, things like that. And that's absolutely free. There's another option to support Reddit. It's for memberships. And there's different levels. You have Little Red's BFF. What are the rest?
Little Red's friends,
Second
BFFs, and Whiskey Cheetos. And
they all have different prices.
And that that makes your name a different color with the little money sign beside it. I think the first month it's green, and the second month it turns. Every month that you're a member, it changes colors. And I've got to do better about your perks. KJ's on.
Support Little Red. You can choose a membership, but it's not required. It's definitely not required. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm a member because I like to help out Little Red. So
it's very much appreciated. It's because of
I'm even on Patreon.
Katie, because I watched it with Grandma from day one and I missed it, but it hurts to watch it still, so I try. I'm sorry, but I think that's cool that you watched Team Mom with your grandma. I watched it with my mom, and she's 74, and she talks shat about them the whole time we were watching it, and I can't believe you just watched this stuff. But then if I'm over there, she's like, "What day does that come on?"
For super chats, if you're on your phone in the bottom where you chat, you see that $sign. That's a super chat, and then we can also share the PayPal link if you're interested in donating to Little Red that way. And for I think it was Karen, if you're interested in becoming a member, there's 2 ways to join. There should be a join button, it's in green, I believe, next to the subscribe button, unless you're on an iPhone or iPad. I put the link in the chat earlier. Or you could use it for anybody, actually. It all goes to the membership page. Hey, TT.
And if you subscribe, you won't get notifications just by subscribing. You have to
ask for that,
you have to click
the
that
bell
little
and go
next
to all.
Yeah.
And I shared the join link also. Hey, TT.
You want to share your PayPal link
Scups. Too? Sure. I gotta get my phone out for that one.
I can do it.
It's like Robin
iPad,
Pay.
Little Red just shared the link. You can click on that link and it takes you to the member page and it gives you all the options. You can look it over whenever you want.
My nose is running, y'all.
You better go get it.
Late, isn't it?
Oh, you better go catch it.
Well, Taryn, you got a new member.
Taryn, thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna try to upload her to tomorrow. Thank you, and welcome to Little Red's Friends. We've got to do. I've had a lot of new members before the last time I checked. We've got to do a members only.
Yes.
Beginning stream. Maybe tomorrow, definitely. The first half hour of our stream will be members only. Got to do it.
I would also either put something on your community page or possibly tweet it out so people know. That's an idea as well.
Yeah.
So they know that.
I'll definitely put it on the community tab and tweet. Y'all follow me on Twitter if you're new, and Sweet Pea 1361. That's my tweet handle. Y'all follow me on Twitter, but ignore all the hate. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm serious, but kidding, but serious, not kidding.
How about if the next time, if it's tomorrow or whenever you do a members only for some minutes, how about I premiere a new song for the members 24 hours before you play it for everybody?
Oh, cool.
Would that be cool?
That would be awesome.
And you can say no. I know.
No, that's awesome. Damn, I can't type. What the heck's going on? What the heck? It'll be Only okay. I ain't even gonna try to type it. I can't type not. Miss Cassandra, it'll only be like 20 or 30 minutes of members only, so you won't miss, and you'll be able to be there. But I promise the members.
Oh, everybody can hear it, right?
Yeah, everybody can hear
Yeah,
it. They just can't
my
type.
bad. Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah, they just won't be able to type.
I was still thinking there was a special thing KJ did.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
you
there
can
is.
do that unlisted, and I will do unlisted videos. They will never be completely unlisted. What I've told my members I will do is do unlisted videos, and for like 24 hours or 48 hours, it'll be just unlisted. Just special people with the link will be able to see it before I make it
Right.
public. But I'm not totally against it just always being unlisted. But I mean, eventually that's going to get shared out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
That's how it could be a special
Right.
premiere, but yeah. Good night, Hoot.
all right, y'all. I've got to lay sideways because my stomach's hurting.
Go cut away Cash.
He
Smushy
has
face.
completely abandoned me because my friend's staying
Is
here
he
and
hanging
living
out with him instead?
on the couch.
Hey.
Yeah, on the couch. I
Oh, hey,
think,
Craft Happy Tammy
What
said
a
that
jerk.
Emily.
well, because you know why? Because I'm the one that gives him the
Oh my
Benadryl,
God, Little Red.
and I'm the one that gives him the damn medicine in his ears because he's got ear infection. So he's up my friend's ass and ignoring me. Craft Happy said, "Okay, I'm back. Been talking to Emily. She said she would join us. Not tonight, please. Tomorrow night?
Not tonight.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
Please.
Amber's gonna come on
Can we
our
schedule it? I can't do
What?
it not,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Tell her I almost died. Oh.
I'm so
Hey,
excited.
Sarah.
That's. Can you? Oh.
I'm so excited. And I just
Stumps, yeah,
can't.
we've been online for a while. Sorry, honey.
Oh God, baby. It's 11:30. We've been here since what time we get here? 7 or 8?
It's actually 12:30 your time. We started at
No,
7.
it's 11:30 my
Four
time.
and a half hours, girl.
Oh, it's
Shit.
10:30 here. Never mind. I'm confused.
Shit. Tammy Red is. Yeah, I'm hurting. Because
I
I've
have a
been.
life hack to share with everybody. If you have hiccups, take a tablespoonful of balsamic vinegar. It works every time.
I have a life hack to tell you. If you have hiccups and you're me right now, you might as well just freaking bless your freaking heart. That's all I gotta say.
Tablespoon of vinegar, and they're out, gone.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been sitting in this chair for 4 hours. Craft
it's time for you
Happy,
to go lay down.
I hope that she's gonna come, but not tonight. I hope you explained. Oh my goodness, I want to talk to
No,
this
not
lady
tonight.
so bad. Maybe we can start off with her and members only in 20 minutes, and then I'll open it up to everyone. We're gonna
We
do.
should really, yeah.
Yeah, we need to talk and plan this. It can't be off
Yes.
the.
It just can't be off the cuff. This has
Yeah.
got to be.
This is a big
planned.
deal. It's a big deal, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you all.
Good night,
I'm in
everybody.
this
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Kisses.
Good night, Little Red's fam.
I'm gonna turn my camera on and say hi.
I'm waving at the screen. I know you can't see me, but I'm waving.
I love you all.
Such a good night.
It has been a great stream. She said not good because not tonight. I'm so tired. I'm not even tired. I'm just hurting. It's sore. I'm sore.
Yeah, Liz, put on your best dress when she comes.
I love y'all. All right, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Night.